Yes, 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 lovely people. Hope you're well. Welcome to a live watch along fight companion for UFC 287. I'm joined by the man himself, the birthday boy, not just the birthday boy,
Clean
the
shave.
beard has gone. Don't adjust your TV, don't adjust your laptop, your phone screen, whatever you're watching this on. It is indeed Luke Tanner without the beard. And you know what? I feel like he's done this in honor of me. I can't grow a beard for whatever reason. He said before we came on here that, you know,
Instant regret.
he'll have stubble again in a couple of days. I said it must feel nice. Luke, without the beard, how you feeling, bro?
I feel 12. I feel
You look
12. not
12.
20. Yeah, I look 12 instead of 25. So
Good to see you, man.
uh,
Good to see you.
instant regret. Instant regret.
As you said, though, you're right because it's going to grow back. If I cut
Yeah.
mine, then I don't know when this is coming back.
No, I'll probably have this. I'll probably have like a stubble before I go on holiday, which is good. But yeah, apart from that, I'm expecting to get cooked in the comments. Your
Well,
best
bro,
joke.
before we get into how was your birthday as well, bro?
Hey, my birthday was good, you know.
Nice.
Work was okay, so I got a cake. So work gave me a cake, and usually everyone shares the cake. But since it was a vegan cake, I just assumed that no one wanted it. Wanted
Yeah.
any, so I just kept the cake. And then I finished work, I walked out, and then like my boss's boss was like, why didn't you share the cake?" Just as I left, I was like, because I didn't think anyone would want any. Like, oh no, everyone would have loved the cake. And I was like, oh, thanks for making me feel really, really bad on the way out. But no, I had a slice of that cake tonight. Oh, good thing I didn't share it because that's some good stuff.
Right, Luke, I've just got to interrupt you because they're showing the fighters walking into the building, and Alex Pereira's walked in looking like John Wick. I'm worried for Izzy tonight. I can't lie, bro. I
Oh,
really am worried for Izzy Adesanya because this
this
guy is just a
Izzy's last
monster.
shot. This is Izzy's last shot. I don't know where Izzy goes from here if he loses because he can't
He'll,
stick around. Oh, I've seen. Oh, okay.
you see it now.
John
He'd
Wick.
literally have to wait for Pereira to lose the belt minimum
Yeah.
for him to get a title shot again. Another thing, celebrations, early celebration before the card really starts as well. From the bottom of my heart, and Luke, I gotta say this to you first and foremost. Thank you so much for your help, for your support, for making this happen, but also to you guys who have supported as well and subscribed. Hit 1,000 subscribers. Massive,
Oh, yeah.
massive, massive. And yeah, so grateful. Like this
What
story's
we
got a real crazy, this channel story has got a really fun and crazy backstory, which I will share one day. But to go from where we were to 1,000 subs means a lot to me because, as I said, there is a very crazy backstory, and yeah, there's a massive reason why this channel started years ago and then stopped and then resumed. So yeah, massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, and please do not be shy. Please share this around, and also if you're new to the channel, please subscribe too. Right, bro, some great fights on this card, but I don't know if you caught the prelims. Chris Curtis versus Kelvin Gastelum. What a fight! That should have been on the main card with how great that fight was.
Yeah, definitely. He's the sharpest Gaston's looked in about 4 years. Yeah, definitely the correct decision. Him getting the unanimous decision.
Yeah,
Massive congrats to him because he
that
was
that
he looked like down and out, like on the verge of getting cut. I think he was 1-5 in his last 6.
yeah.
So
I
yeah,
mean, Chris Curtis, what a chin. The body shots he was ripping into Kelvin Gastelum with the right as well. I was like, oh, he's going to feel that. But Kelvin's always been known for having a great chin. I think it's only Izzy that's dropped him. I think did Rob maybe drop him and Jerry Cannon, but I know Izzy, if I'm not mistaken, was the first guy to really drop him and cause serious damage. Kelvin's always had a great chin and he's just a fantastic fighter. I still maintain Kelvin should be a welterweight though.
Yes.
Don't know about you.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And
I think he did this tougher as a welterweight.
yeah, he did.
Like he's not done it.
And the thing is, if he fought a welterweight, I think he would have genuine title aspirations as well. I think he could make a run for that title. Well, maybe not now, in his prime. If he actually was disciplined with his diet and his weight, I honestly think he could have made a run at that title at welterweight.
Yeah.
It was just his discipline.
Oh, your Guardians of the Galaxy 3 trailer.
It looks tidy, doesn't it?
I'll definitely be watching that.
Right. Let's do some housekeeping. Got to shout out to some people here. So shout out to Eric, shout out to Ottoman Turk, Sultan, G-Man, Football Gossiper, Bonkers LFC, Froggy, Martin, Sahil. Who else? We got Ali A, Jason Love, Imran. Big up yourself, Imran. Any. Oh, got a fly here in the conservatory. Wants to join the Watchalong. John 10, Pete Hour. Shout out to yourself as well, Pete. What a finish. Khan. Yes, Turkish is doing a Watchalong as well. Shout out to Turkish. Copites TV. Big up yourself. Jamie Phillips Football Chats. Guys, if you haven't already subscribed to Jamie's channel, make sure you do that. One of the hardest working content creators in the game and one of the best as well. Shout out to Himanshu, Lucas, I see you, Joel Thomas, Steve Newton. Shout out yourself, Steve. Anthony James, Dilios, AM9, Joseph Lawson. Big ups to all of you guys. I'm going to ask two things actually. First and foremost, in the link of this title, you'll see a link to Luke's channel. Guys, I'm lucky enough to be on 1,000 subs. The next thing we need to do is get Luke there. So make sure you click on Luke's channel and subscribe to Luke's channel. Also, please make sure you like the video as well, people. It really helps to spread the word and the message of this channel. So make sure you like the video. And most importantly, make sure you engage with each other and ourselves in the chat. Guys, this is a massive card. 287. UFC are really put on a fantastic card here. Hopefully it lives up to the billing. And me and Luke had a conversation earlier. Hopefully I didn't jinx things on this card tonight.
Yeah, Callum jinxed
it. So I'm going to ask you, Luke, and I'm also going to ask everyone in the chat, what do you think is going to be the fight of the night?
Rob Font versus Adrian Yanez. For me, that's my fight of the night right there.
Yeah, I agree. I'm fully in agreement with that. Who do you think will have the performance of the night?
Probably Raul Rosa Jr. I think he's going to get an emphatic finish. I've seen a lot of people in the MMA media betting against him. Fancy Christian Rodriguez. Yeah, betting against Christian Rodriguez, but Christian Rodriguez missed weight.
Yeah. It's the whole weight thing. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, for fighters who miss weight but still compete, there's an advantage to doing that. If I'm not mistaken, the ratio of fighters who win after missing weight is higher than that of those who lose after missing weight. Yeah. I think there's got to be something done about that because it doesn't favor the person who's actually being quote unquote cheated against, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah, I think he forfeits 30% of his pay to Raul as well.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting matchup. This is definitely a step up from Raul's debut.
Yeah, I think something's got to happen though, because fighters missing weight, it's not great for me. Like you should make weight, and if you don't, there should be a heavier toll. I mean, me personally, I think if you miss weight, I think you should go into a fight a round down.
Martin, hey, hold on. Someone better called USADA on Hamzat. My man's 217 pounds.
No, that's his walk around. That's his walk around. Shout out to Avi in the chat, aka Blue Chip TV. Big up yourself, Avi.
Is that Luke without the beard? Bloody hell. Yes. Yes, it is.
Shout out to T-Bags for life as well. Yeah, I genuinely believe that fighters should go into the fight around down. Shout out to Ravi as well. Big up yourself, Ravi, and Tarek as well. Big up yourself. Um, who do you think, Luke, is going to have the shock moment of the night?
Depends what you define as a shock, really.
I think I've got to go Pereira again. I think he's gonna. I
I
think he's
think
gonna put on a
Pereira an
show,
early
man.
finish would be the biggest shock, and not
Yeah,
like a TKO if he lays him out flat on his back, sort of like ice cold KO. So I think that would be probably the biggest shock. I think because that's
yeah,
so interesting. Because if Izzy loses, you're thinking, where does he go? Because he can't stick around at middleweight because he's pretty much fought everyone else.
yeah.
I don't want to
He's
see
cleared the division.
trilogies or rematches with a few of his fights with a few of the other people, and he can't really jump up to light heavyweight because he needs to pack on weight to jump up
Yeah,
there. And I have a feeling that Pereira might go, yeah, I'm jumping up to light heavyweight, and
I
I've got
think
Jamal
so.
Hill. So like, Izzy might want to take some time off. I don't know. Depends. Depends on him.
It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting. But
I sort of agree
I'm
with you, Abby.
looking
Yeah,
forward to it.
he's too small weight wise because his walk around rate's about £200.
Who's that?
Izzy,
Pereira or is he? Yeah,
Izzy's
he's small for the weight division. A lot of people. Yeah, all right, I'll rephrase that. He's not a small guy, but he's relatively small for the weight division.
saw that against the Blahovic fight. Like he was, probably winning the fight, and then Blahovic was like, right, I'm going to turn into a wrestler. And then
Yeah,
once he took Izzy down, Izzy didn't have that pop to get up because Blahovic on the night was about 230.
yeah. I would also say that was a technique thing as well, though. I think Izzy's technique with regards to um popping up in that situation wasn't great as well. Right, people, we are going to sync up soon as well.
Oh yeah,
Before this first fight starts, though, I think it's only right we go through the tail of the tape. Right, so Rojas Jr. versus Christian Rodriguez. 7 wins, no losses for Rojas Jr. Only the 1 loss for Rodriguez. There's a 2-inch height advantage for Rojas Jr. However, a deficit in the reach. However, the leg reach favors Rojas Jr. though. It's going to be a big test for him to see how he really steps up. Not only that, also to see how he mentally deals with this as well.
yeah. If they've got a genuine superstar on their hands, if they manage him correctly.
Yeah, agreed. Definitely agreed.
Just take your time with him. There's no need to rush with him because he's only 18.
Here's the thing. At the age of 18, I know you have that youthful exuberance and that lack of fear, but surely there's got to be a tipping point where the lack of experience in terms of life experience, etc., just gets a hold in you and goes, wow, I'm
A
fighting for the
similar thing
UFC on
happened
pay-per-view.
with Chase Hooper. Like when he came in, he was like high touted featherweight. I think he lost a couple, and since then he's sort of lounging around in sort of, I wouldn't say mediocrity, but he hasn't hit the heights. And always the worry with him is how he's when he loses, because he'll lose at some point.
Yeah.
How is he going to take it? Is he going to sulk about it, or is he going to go, right? We've experienced defeat. We're just going to push forward, because losing in MMA is not like what it is losing in boxing.
Yeah. Can I just stop you though, Luke? Bruce Buffer's jacket, he's done it again. He's just done it again. It's so smooth. I don't know how whoever his tailor is Take a bow, son.
His tailor must be
Take
the best
a
in the
bow.
business. I wonder if he's got a purse.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It's just clean as a whistle. Goodness me. Goodness me.
So
Right,
Jamie,
people, if you haven't smashed the like button, smash the like button. The first round of the first fight of the UFC 287 pay-per-view will be starting in the next couple of minutes.
It's time!
looking clean.
The big fight feel.
Looking clean, that intro looked.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We are trying to improve every show. That is the purpose of this, guys. A little something new every single show. Let me go through a couple of the questions and comments before Bruce Buffer makes his final introductions of fighters.
This is an
and the
interesting
categories.
thing from Jamie Phillips Football Chats. What do you think about the Endeavor WWE and Vince owns more of the UFC than Dana?
So I think it's good for UFC fights because at the moment there is no natural progression for when they finish fighting, and I think WWE allows them to have a potential second career. It won't work for everyone, but I think it allows it, and I'm on board for it.
I think if you're boxing, watch out, because they'll have enough money to throw.
Yeah.
And they'll go, right, let's have a heavyweight tournament. Let's get the 8 biggest heavyweights. Let's give them 50 million quid each over 2 years. Let's see who the best is.
Sorry to cut you, bro. I have paused on 4 minutes 45.
4 minutes 45.
Yeah, so if you just do a countdown for me and then we'll go from there.
I know some people are worried that UFC fight, that WWE fighters will go into WWE will go into the UFC. That ain't going to happen. It's more like brand-wise.
Yeah.
So I'm on 48, 47, 46, 45, 4, 3, 2, 1, 40.
Perfect. We are synced.
Perfect. So Ross's against the cage.
Guys, you can sync up with us as well. All you got to do is look at the timer on the screen. Rojas Jr.'s raced out the gates there.
Straight
closing distance straight away. And he looks to have almost got the takedown there.
I wonder if he's still at AKA, because I know that he put a photo on social media saying that he's going to train at AKA. Wondering if he's still there.
He might be at the point where he might just be switching camps and just. He looks like he's going to get the single leg potentially here. He's going to try and maybe pivot. Run the pipe. Oh, good little short elbow by Christian Marie. There's a takedown. Excellent patience and poise there.
It wouldn't surprise me if AKA is going to be like his home base.
Yeah.
And then he'll still train about.
Oh.
He's got under the chin. Das? No. Good reversal, but.
He's now put himself in an unfavorable position.
But he's still got his head underneath the. No, let that go.
Oh,
better watch out.
Have his back taken.
Rossa stands up. Goes straight in for the takedown again.
He's got him around the waist here. He could go for the trip and take him back down again. Rodriguez's takedown defense has been very good so far, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to have his back taken.
Well, I say, cheeky little fence grab there.
Rojas Jr.
Oh, mouse guard's out, mouse guard's
gone.
Why has he not stopped and just...
Yeah, he can't. Oh, that's why he can't stop it, bro.
He's in position. This is excellent takedown defense. I just hope that he doesn't burn himself out with all the wrestling.
Yeah. Oh, he's taking his back. Oliveira to Poirier style here.
Oi. he can get under the chin, it could be good night. He's fighting the
He
hands.
has got a lot of time to work here as well.
Oh, is it under the chin?
Oh, I think
Nearly,
he
he's
might be
fighting.
now.
He's fighting. He's got it under the chin, but you
There
see
is
that
an
his
arm
arm's
in as
under
well.
his neck
Oh,
as well. Squeeze. Yeah, I think that's in, you know.
no, it's not
No,
quite.
just loosen the grip.
Christian Rodriguez is doing
Tried
a
to face crank.
great job. Excellent stuff.
Under.
Oh, I think this is it. I think this is it. Fighting the hand.
It's not in tight. It's not in tight. Just absolutely crank it. Oh, if you can just
This could be similar to Valentina and Grasso.
It's not completely under the chin, but
it's not yet.
It's just lost it. This is definitely a Raul round. I don't think
100%.
really
Raul's
landed
round.
anything at all. 3 minutes 7 control time.
Very good hand fighting. He might try and put him on his belly and flatten him out and just finish it with strikes potentially. The body triangle is it's so vicious because it literally is just sapping the energy from you. Harder to breathe. Pretty much can't move. If you see, he's got his right leg trapping Christian Rodriguez's leg as well. He's going for an armbar here potentially as well.
Really?
Oh, the body triangle is reinstated. Wash Jr. seems to have a real good fight IQ as well for his age. Doesn't really seem to rush things. He's quite patient and poised. Well done, Christian Rodriguez. Good first round.
I think I had the prediction second round, I think. So I got a feeling you'll get the finish.
It depends how much that round took out of him. Christian Rodriguez still looks pretty fresh, to be fair.
Yeah, not a lot of damage taken by either guys. It's been primarily a wrestling match.
Yeah. Froggy, to answer your question,
Raul
Rosas Jr. might have joined AKA. He was training there on his social media. Martin Chu, prime Iron Mike Tyson versus prime John Jones in a street fight. It's a toss-up, that one. There is actually footage out there of John Jones and Mike Tyson kind of pretend play sparring, and you'll actually see Mike Tyson actually set John Jones up for right overhand, and even John Jones said he would have caught me there, and that could have been it. Mike Tyson, I mean, that one hit quitter. But again, never sleep on John Bones Jones.
Straight for the takedown again.
Straight for the takedown.
Oh. Now he's got on top position now, Rodriguez.
I agree, Jamie. Prime Jamie beats them all. They cannot take that left hand.
Left hand cannot. Oh, now it's Christian's opportunity to get the back.
So we've just seen Raul Rojas Jr. be the hammer. Let's see how well he does being a nail. Saying that though.
He's showing off his hands. Now straight for the takedown.
Rodriguez didn't get caught with a knee there.
Didn't get all of it.
His pace is relentless though.
You know what? He looks like he's been through a couple of wars already. Like his nose looks like he's been flattened already, and he's only 18. See how he is on the feet because he's primarily
got good stand up. He has got good stand up. He looks like he's slowed down though. Blimey,
yeah,
that pop is not there. The wrestling can always save you though. Christian Rodriguez does not look tired though. Great takedown again. Christian Rodriguez defense been excellent so far. You wonder if he has another second round like the first, if he will have the gas tank to keep Rodriguez off him in the third if Rodriguez really starts attacking though.
Yeah. So far, this is another Raul
Yeah.
surround.
It's a good point. Cop Arts TV. Does he remind you of Hamzat the way he goes for a takedown, just in the way he just pursues it, the relentless aggression?
Oh,
Oh, is he going to be fully mounted here? Again, look how he just maneuvers his way around. Oh, I thought he had a
What
reverse
the-
triangle for a sec there. North-south position for Christian Rodriguez here.
this is not a good position for.
This is a
Rojas
very
Jr.
bad position for Rojas Jr.
This is an ideal situation for Rodriguez. Oh, gave him the back. Good roll through. Rodriguez side position.
Look at that.
Good transitions, but Rodriguez is
He
still
knows
on
how
top.
to scramble though. Oh, smart from Rodriguez there. Just beat up the body while he's on the ground.
Just laying on him, trying to sap that energy out because you can see Rosas Jr.
This might be a Rodriguez second round potentially, depending on how the next minute and 49 go. Feints grab there. Oh, he's got the back.
Oh no!
Oh, he's flattened him out.
Oh! He was close.
He's gonna get the mount.
No. If he's careful, he could get his chin.
This could come down to the third round. If it makes it there.
Yeah, T-Bass for life. Yeah, I do think he's rushing a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he wants the highlight. Everything doesn't need to be a highlight. He's got time. Like if he wants, I know his goal is to be the youngest ever champion. He's got
It's under.
It's not completely under.
I think he had it and he didn't go for it for whatever reason.
Oh,
I think if he releases that,
it could be tight. If he can grab his hands, missed the opportunity.
Yeah, I think he's going to wait until the last 15 seconds of this round to maybe go for the choke, rather than potentially gassing his arms out.
Let's take the other one like that, and he would have got him under the neck. No fighting back.
I want to see how Rojas Jr. replies from this round. Because this is the first time we've seen him in trouble.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Oh, when you got the takedown, that needed not catch.
Just missed the chin.
What a finish. That was suspect. Looked like he had the choke. He could have had it.
I think he could have as well.
Yeah. Let's see what his corner says. His corner probably going to say, relax, calm down. It's 1-1. Let's not rush anything.
Question here, Luke. I don't actually know the ins and outs on this, but from Martin Chu, thoughts on Khabib's July preparation. What is this all regarding?
It's him running on a treadmill, preparing to do some sort of comeback, but he put brackets, not MMA. So it's looking like he's getting in shape.
I wonder if he's going to do a grappling competition, maybe.
I don't think he's doing any competition. It's going to be really, really like, I don't know what he's got. He's going to have nothing to do with fighting.
Right, third and final round of this opener of the UFC 287 card.
Oh, that was a good one. That this round's going to stay on the feet. Light heavyweight.
Like it might. I think Christian Rodriguez caught him there.
Trying to go for the spinning.
I think he's got I don't think he should be going for the spinning stuff. I think he's got to kind of keep it basic and try and win this round.
Every
Looks like he's
can't
going for a spin again.
thing can't be flashy, can't be
Oh,
the jab.
you could just see Rodriguez might just be. He just looks a little bit more refined.
Shoots for the takedown, but it's not the same.
Stuffed.
Not the same pop. And Rodriguez looks like he's
Excellent
easily
defense
stuffed
again.
it. Oh, Jamie Phillips. Oh, I don't know if he could.
Jamie, I don't
Jamie,
know
that's-
about that one,
that's
Jamie.
dangerous.
I don't know about that one, Jamie, bro. That's a bold statement, Jamie. Here's the thing. I do think
In terms of him being like a GOAT,
yeah, I don't
one
think he's
greatest
a
of all
goat.
time. Takedown defense.
I do think his resume leaves quite a bit to be desired for the GOAT talk that it receives, but definitely not overrated. The guy's an absolute killer.
Yeah.
Oh, Rojas Jr. is getting ragdolled a little bit here.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh,
When all
out.
the experts said that they saw Christian Rodriguez winning, I was like,
This isn't good. Flattened out. Rodriguez, yeah, he could just go for strikes here. I don't think he needs to go for the submission.
And this kid was talking a little bit because people are unhappy with his placement on the cards, and he said maybe they should take some notes.
This could be reminiscent of when Carlos Condit fought Rory McDonald in one of Rory's first fights in the UFC, and he had all the hype because of his age and because of his talent, and Condit managed to get the third round win.
So far, this is a Rodriguez win at the moment. Raul needs to.
He's adjusted the body triangle. Rojas Jr. looks like he's out of ideas, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. Looks like he's been cut as well. Looks like he's hanging in there, but this is going to be a massive learning curve. If he somehow gets the W, then it's going to be a massive learning curve for him.
Yeah.
Under the chin. It's not completely under.
He just needs to get the other hand, and then it's done.
What?
Doesn't seem to want to go for the submission.
He's had several positions to sort of finish this fight.
Yeah,
He's
it's a bit of a weird one.
Jeez, what? I hate when fighters have the opportunity to, finish the fight off, and he's like, "We're good." I don't know what he's doing. He should be finishing him.
Is there an argument Is there an argument that Rojas Jr. won the second round potentially? I think Teabag for Life makes a good comment here, and it's not far fetched. Rojas will win if he isn't finished. The judges protect the hot prospect.
But the thing is, I sort of agree, but there's been no times where he looks seriously in trouble of getting finished. That's because Rodriguez has not taken the opportunity.
I think it comes down to the second round, doesn't it?
I
think the second round is Rodriguez, but
yeah,
looking back, you could argue maybe it's not.
Now Raul needs to go for the finish now.
Or does Rodriguez?
I don't know. Good left by Raul.
Very good fight. Some great scrambles in there. I'm very intrigued to see which way this is going to go.
Could people be our summer signing?
Very intrigued to see which way this one goes.
Hey Jamie, if you see my interview with Colin, I actually asked him what rules he'd change, and he did mention something about making it, because he did say that MMA at the moment does favor the wrestler. and there would be a couple of things that he would actually bring back. So yeah, I sort of agree. MMA is very favoured to the wrestler at the moment.
Yeah. Shout out to Colin Crandall as well.
Yeah.
Absolute legend. Oh, that elbow to the body was not pretty, was it? Luke, did you watch WrestleMania or have you watched WrestleMania?
I've not watched it, but I've seen the results and stuff like that. I've seen a bit of Raw and SmackDown, but Vince is running the ship, baby. So
I know. And look, I'll be honest, I'm a very casual wrestling fan nowadays. When I was growing up, like before my teens, in my very early teens, I was a massive wrestling fan. I'm very much a casual now, but that WrestleMania was excellent, in my opinion. A lot of people are upset with the result of the Roman Reigns Cody match. I kind of am all right with it because I think they seem to have been doing very well with the long-term storytelling of that. So
I think they're going to try and get him to 1,000 days. Dana is changing the rule criteria to favour strikers with damage score over the rounds. Yeah, thought so. Yeah, correct.
Rodriguez got it. He did get it. Big win.
Unanimous decision, correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to the Money in the Bank at the O2. Cost me two. What?
Oh,
No.
I can imagine. No, I can imagine.
2K.
Hey, shout M Tom Izzy in the comments. This is a question for you, Jamie, and everyone. Have you watched John Wick yet?
I haven't. I've not watched any John Wick film, but he's on the list.
You've not watched any of them yet?
He's on the list of film franchises I need to see.
Oh, bro, when you watch John Wick, just message me after you watch each one. Oh, I'm envious of you right now because what I'd give to just have a blank memory and watch them from scratch. Oh, brilliant films. Brilliant films. Yeah, no spoilers, guys. No spoilers.
Yeah.
I won't spoil it either, but excellent film. Excellent film. The right decision, in your opinion, bro?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, right decision. Massive learning curve for Raul. Got to step up against opposition. Looked good in the first round, but I think he ran out of ideas in the end. He could have probably should have been finished, but I don't know what Christian Rodriguez. If I'm his corner afterwards, I'm going, yeah, well done that you've won, but we should have finished him.
Yeah, you got to do better. That's big for Christian Rodriguez, though, because that boosts his profile as well.
Yeah. I literally said Raul was going to have the performance of the night as well.
Bro, you're not the only one. I thought he was going to have a standout performance.
They've just announced Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez. That's going to be a hell of a fight.
Oh, good fight. The champion, 205. Very interesting. Vitor Belfort in the building as well. Wow.
What's up, everyone?
Trump's there.
I'm here to support my favorite fighter, Jorge Masvidal. He's a great fan. Jorge. Prefer him better to Kobe Covington. So,
I'm surprised he's there.
I'm just here for game bread.
He must really love Masvidal then, because
I have to say that my elder sister
right now.
My elder sister got married in New York the other day, and she made it in front page of the Daily Post. Because Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk actor, just spotted them setting up, and he actually walked over to them, asked what was going on. Crazy. My sister's famous.
That is mad.
And other media outlets want to do an interview with her, and she's like, I don't know why. Is Leon in Miami?
She should just go full troll mode.
You know what?
I don't know if Leon's in Miami. I've not seen or heard anything of him being in Miami, to be honest.
If Masvidal loses, what's next for him? Conor McGregor. if he loses against Chandler, money, but that'd be a meth belt on the line. But if
I don't
McGregor
think we
beats,
ever see that belt get defended, you know, bro. I really don't.
it's just a marketing point. How can you be a BMF when? Oh, I can beat that. My wife was impatient. I cannot say that.
Jamie saying, Carlson.
Well, to go into the Rory McDonald, Robbie Lawler fight.
Oh, that must be going into the Hall of Fame.
Oh yes,
Rightly so.
one of the greatest welterweight fights.
Rory was so close to winning that fight. That era of Robbie Lawler being champion and going through those challenges.
Ruthless.
I'll be honest, I do think he should have lost against Condit, but some of the fights he put on, man. Oh, jeez.
Himanshu, did I watch the AJ fight? Nope, because I'm not paying for the zone at the moment. Why we don't want to pay when Anthony Joshua is El Fernito. He's lost.
Yeah, do you know what? I actually think Joshua should employ a sports psychologist. Yeah, I think there's something definitely
That little
going
Mexican
on.
just took the killer out of him.
Yeah.
Look at that stare down. Look at that. Yeah, I think he's done at the top
Look
level.
at the blood on the canvas. That fight was incredible. I just remember seeing Robbie's lip as well, just like split in half. Rory's nose, man. If the nose wasn't broken, I think he could have gone on to win that fight.
Unpopular opinion: McGregor Masvidal sells more pay-per-views than Edwards Masvidal.
That's not an unpopular opinion. That is fact.
No. That is 100% fact. That's not unpopular. And Jamie Phillips, Edwards doesn't beat Golby. I think that's probably the most favorable matchup for him in this division.
I don't think it's the most favorable, but I do think he beats Colby because you take away Colby's pressure. The thing is, Colby's never fought an elite striker in their prime. Never has, not once. He fought Tyron Woodley when Tyron Woodley was on the decline. He fought RDA, but I wouldn't say RDA has ever been an elite striker. He's an elite MMA fighter, but not an elite striker. You look at Damian Maia as an elite grappler. I mean, Usman was beating Colby on the feet for most of their fights.
SM football came from Terry. SM football.
Oh, as in, I don't know if Terry retweeted or tweeted. Shout out to Terry if he did retweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Big up yourself, Terry, man. Big up Terry.
The thing is, everything that Colby does, Usman did it better.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
Yeah, I think Colby just does it.
Yeah. He probably sells the most pay-per-views unless Masvidal gets a big finish.
Yeah. But I do think it might not be the most entertaining fight with Edwards and Colby because again, Colby is kind of just one style, one track minded.
Hey, Abby got a photo with Raul Rosage.
Oh yeah, Abby lives near there, doesn't he? Is he at the actual? He must be there then, right?
I don't know, but he saw him in the hotel, but he got a photo, but Raul was a bit blurry. But
big up to Abby, man. Shout out to Pablo, says your boy Izzy's getting smacked up again today, Cal. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it hurts, but I kind of agree. I hope I'm here at the end of this stream laughing at the people, including myself, who said that Adesanya wouldn't win. But I just don't see how he. I don't see how he does it. For me, Pereira is like the Deontay Wilder of that middleweight. Dare I say it, of UFC? He can be having an off night. He can be getting beat from pillar to post, losing every round, and he just has that equalizer. Unless you can take his power, I don't know how you beat him, because
I
he
don't know
will
if
always
anyone's
catch you.
seen the sparring footage of him sparring heavyweight, the Chinese heavyweight. Oh,
Yeah, it's
my
scary.
ungodly power. Jamie Phillips, genuine question, guys. Is there any big stars in the UFC I'm not counting Connor? It depends what you mean by big star, if you mean pay-per-views draw. Because I'd be the biggest pay-per-view drawer after Connor.
It's Masvidal.
It's Masvidal.
I'd say Izzy's a big star. Izzy does good numbers. Trying to think of a different division. I think it might just be those three.
Jones
John Jones may have an argument to say that now he's come back.
But before, like, people thought he was a big pay-per-view star. The biggest pay-per-view.
He wasn't. He only did big pay-per-view
DC.
numbers with DC, yeah.
Kevin Holland versus Santiago. Oh, if someone asked me what happens if Masvidal loses, Kevin Holland. They've been beefing all week.
Yes, I think Kevin calls him out after this fight if he gets the win. And I think it makes sense for Kevin Holland to kind of go that route to continue to build up his star power and his legacy.
Will he ever be title contention? Maybe not, but he'll put on some bangers.
I don't think so.
Hamzat is a future one. Needs to get in the octagon first for him to be a star.
Yeah, it's weird with Hamzat what's going on, because he was a fighter from going from fighting every chance available to, it seems like he's fighting once a year now. I don't know if that's a UFC decision or it's a Hamzat decision, but it's weird. You'd think he should keep himself like active. Hamzat could be another superstar as well, though.
Sugar Sean, I'd say he's a
getting there. I wouldn't say he's a megastar yet, though.
October,
I think he's getting there.
Costa versus Hamzat. Hey, I've called that since they had an altercation at the PI. I've been consistent that he will fight at middleweight against Costa once Costa signed a new deal.
You have indeed.
I swear that our videos get bugged.
Sean Shelby watches our videos for inspiration. Right, tailor the tape. Kevin Holland versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. 23 wins and 9 losses for Holland, 30 wins and 6 losses for Ponzinibbio. 6'3" to 6 foot. Ponzinibbio is going into this fight with an 8-inch reach deficit of Holland. That could prove to be massive. Both virtually identical with the leg reach. I'm intrigued to see how it goes and how Holland approaches this fight.
So keep it in range.
Holland doesn't really fight at range, though. He doesn't really fight behind his jab. Ponzinibbio, you'd say, is more of the calculated fighter, where Kevin is a guy who tries to be fan friendly.
Yeah.
I think if he stops trying to be fan friendly, I think he progresses his career a lot more. Like that Wonderboy Thompson fight. Honestly, I will never be upset for Kevin Holland for that fight, because that is truly one of the best fights I've watched. And it was so entertaining from start to finish. Had a broken hand from the second round, still fought until like the 4th round. I never doubt his toughness and his willingness to be a crowd pleaser. However, I do think if he fought smart, quote unquote, in that fight, I think he would have got the win, because we all love Wonderboy Thompson, but we also know he's susceptible to a takedown and he struggles sometimes to get off his back. Holland, I think, could have taken him down, beaten him up, and actually got a victory through submission. But he decided to keep it standing. He made the promise he said to Wonderboy and to the fans. However, I hate to say it, we don't pay the bills. Kevin Holland pays the bills and wins help to progress a career as opposed to just fan-friendly fights. So I'm very intrigued to see how it goes. Again, never begrudge Kevin Holland as I'm a fan. As a MMA fan, I love seeing entertaining fights, but there has to be a point where his coaches and he himself goes, right, I want to make a run here. And that means I'm going to have to start being less popular in my fighting potentially. So I wonder if tonight is the start of that.
As long as Leon stays the champ, there's an opportunity for him to potentially get a title shot. Potentially, because he's a striker, because they're both strikers.
Yeah. I do think Leon at the moment pieces him up, though.
Martin Chu, what do you all think of Dana cut off Holland and Masvidal? I understand where Dana's coming, considering what happened at UFC 279.
I do and I don't. I do because
I have to say, Dana. I think Dana hates that. I don't think Dana's got that passion, that drive, because he seems to be doing everything but doing UFC things. I feel like that he does the press conferences because it's like a media obligation, but apart from that, I just don't think he's got that hunger.
I think I prefer Anik on press conferences now.
Yeah, I think Dana is. Who's going to tell Dana what to do?
Yeah,
maybe Vince, because Vince is going to own more than of the UFC, but I don't see them two meshing. The only thing that
they get on really well though. Them two.
I'm making another bold prediction. Brock Lesnar will fight at UFC 300. Now that merger is complete.
I doubt it. I doubt simply because he popped so many things.
He'll do the McGregor piss test. He'll do it twice, and then he'll be fighting. Just how I think that USADA are going to buckle to McGregor, and if they want to keep the legitimacy of USADA, they're going to have to put the foot down even to McGregor, saying no. You're getting 6 months in the testing pool, then you fight. Not 2 clean tests and then you're ready.
You honestly see Brock coming back, bro?
I could see it. Yeah, I could see it. UFC 200, 300 will be next year.
I don't see it.
Point next year. Stranger things have happened, but I do. If Brock's not fighting on that card, I can definitely see Jim Miller fighting on that card, and that will be his retirement fight.
Yeah, Jim will definitely fight on that card, provided he's not injured. Right, people. Bruce is doing the introductions. The second fight of the card.
It's time!
Right, Jamie Phillips. I was actually going to speak about this before this fight starts. So I watched the whole season of slap fight and it's mental. How is this allowed? Should I be completely honest with you?
Some idiot at the Athletic Commission actually regrets it now.
I actually think the slap league is going to become way more popular than any of us believe. It might not necessarily be with us and our generation right now. I wouldn't be surprised if the next generation really embrace the slap league and it becomes really popular. I was watching an interview with Anthony Lionheart Smith and Ariel Helwani. Anthony Smith is a massive fan of the slap league, massive.
I think hot take. If you like this, if you claim to be a real fighter for the slap league, you're just a phony.
Yeah,
slap league is so like if you're doing that, like there's more damage than that than getting in the octagon.
Oh, way more.
Because I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I think it's stupid. I'm just pissed at it. I've not watched a single thing. Don't want to. The only good thing it did was it moved one of the it moved Piotr Jan versus Devashvili forward, so it was a better watch time for us in the UK. But apart from that,
that was it.
Shit.
Copites, no, I've not watched Snowfall, but everyone's told me about it. It's on my list of things to watch. I've just finished watching Swarm on Amazon Prime, which was decent, very intriguing actually.
Hey, Kevin Holland so far,
Yeah, he's getting eaten up with those
Sharp.
calf kicks though.
Yeah.
Ponzinibbio is one of the best leg kicks in the welterweight division.
Kevin Holland looks better at 70 than he does at 85.
Yeah, he was just too small at that weight division. He'd have to really pack on some muscle, in my opinion.
I think welterweight's just at the. To be fair, Dana's Anthony Smith's boss. He's on the UFC payroll. Yeah,
no, he's been following it way before Dana got involved.
I bet Anthony was like, "Boss, come on, there might be a champion if you let me do this." Please. Watch out for those legs.
Ponzinibbio's good elbow. Ponzinibbio's doing a good job of negating that reach by hitting the leg kicks. Oh, just as I say that, he eats one.
Great jab.
Good front kick as well.
We've seen how effective leg kicks are. I don't know if anyone watches the PFL, but if you see Brendan Loughnane's knockout of Marlon Moraes, it was a knockout by leg kicks. Absolutely butchered his leg.
I've not seen it. I heard though it was brutal.
Do you think if Brock learned striking early and trained MMA from young and did it right, do you think he could have been the GOAT?
Not the GOAT, but one of the best fighters we've ever seen in the octagon.
Yeah, 100%. When did Dana buy the UFC? I think.
Oh, it's like 2000.
Yeah, bought it in the early 2000s for like $2 million.
He's more than for Teeters, to be fair.
Yeah. Question for Callum and Luke: which fight would you guys wish that would have happened or did happen but didn't live up to the standards because they left it too late?
One fight that I don't think lived up to the standards was obviously Ngannou, Derek Lewis.
Oh God. Yeah, you can say that again.
A fight I wish did happen was Anthony Rumble Johnson and John Jones.
Oh.
Rockhold and Anderson Silva as well, when both were close to being in their prime.
Mine is, so there's two. GSP Anderson Silva and Anderson Silva John Jones, where all three of them were in their prime. Those are always the two that should have happened but didn't happen. A fight that didn't live up to expectation. Oh, I'm just trying to think.
Oh, Kevin's getting caught a little bit.
Yeah. There's leg kicks. That's gonna
leg kicks. Their money in the bank.
Floyd versus Manny. Yeah, that definitely.
That was.
I think
that was a real disappointment. I'm hoping we don't say the same thing about Crawford and Spence, to be honest, but it seems like he's heading down that route.
Yeah, that's gonna be Adesanya versus Romero. Thank you, Martin Chu. Thank you. I just before lockdown. Yeah, that fight massively disappointed.
That was all down to Romero, though.
Yeah. Completely forgot about that. We'll grab the leg, but Holland is great finish to the round.
Oh.
Yeah. How are we scoring that, do you think?
I actually don't know. I'm not trying to sit on the fence here. I genuinely don't know. That's a hard round to score. Holland landed more head strikes, I believe. Ponzinibbio was shooting out the legs, though. The way the round just ended, though.
That always leaves.
Holland might have just stolen it. Himanshu, I think Spence beats Crawford. What about you, Cal? Funny enough, I was speaking to one of my good friends, and he's a boxing trainer, and he's had a couple of fights himself. He said he's not sure. I've actually got Crawford winning that, but maybe I am a bit biased.
Do you guys watch Bare Knuckle? I don't, but I get notifications to buy their pay-per-view every month.
Yeah, the last one I watched was MVP versus Mike Perry. I will be tuning into the next one though, or the one with Rockhold and Perry.
Mm.
I think people are sleeping on Perry with that one. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Rockhold's a
Definitely.
better MMA fight, but this isn't MMA as we saw with MVP.
Oh, yes.
MVP in an MMA setting, I think, beats Perry quite handily as well.
Definitely do some more combat sports content. Maybe Bare Knuckle,
Yeah,
maybe, but there's so much MMA.
yeah.
So much MMA. Bellator, One, PFL. PFL is going to be cooking.
Those
Jake
leg
Paul
kicks
says
are
he's
still
going to.
money.
Jake
I wonder.
Paul's
Sorry,
going to
bro.
make his MMA debut back end of this year, maybe next. Apparently, he said he's training BJJ at the moment.
Jamie, what do you think of Brendan Schaub? I know a lot of people hate him. For me, I just feel like he tells a lot of lies. I feel like he tells lies to try and create narratives, and yeah, I
Khabib
don't know.
says, number one bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know why Brendan does that. Like, he
If
just
he
doesn't
wasn't
seem
friends
to
with Joe
help himself.
Rogan, it'd be anonymous. It's owned because he had a thing with Ronda Rousey and he's friends with Rogan. That's it.
Yeah,
He says some weird. He
some really
like
weird stuff.
weird stuff. I think some of his takes are wild, considering that he's a former fighter. But hey ho, each to their own, I suppose. But yeah, Bare Knuckle did offer Ngannou money, but Ngannou demanded too much money.
Yeah, I'm glad. I would have loved to have seen who would have taken that fight.
I do think Francis is going to come back to the UFC at some point with the tail between his legs.
I genuinely don't. I tell you what, to answer the question before, fights that you wish happened, Ngannou, John Jones.
Good leg kick.
Ponzinibbio is really doing a good job with the leg kicks. It's whether he can continue.
You haven't seen the leg kicks taking effect on Holland. He's still, I'd say he's moving okay.
He's got a good poker face, mate. He's just switched stance. I'm telling you, it's starting to pay dividends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ponzinibbio's definitely got a bit more bounce.
Jamie, you got tickets for Brendan Schaub's stand-up.
God. Good luck for that.
Enjoy, bro.
Apparently he's shit as well.
Yeah, enjoy that one.
Holland trying to put the pressure, but you could see that the leg kicks have slowed him down a bit because Ponzinibbio is just jogging away.
He just checked one from Holland as well.
Oh, hello.
This hasn't been. I thought this would be more of an explosive fight, if I'm going to be honest. Martin, Cal, you think Harlan will break Shearer's 34 goals in the season record? Yeah, I think he will. What is he on now? Isn't he on like 30 already?
He's on 30 goals, yeah.
He'll break that. Probably break that next week.
Hey, could you imagine? Breaks all the records, so you don't win the league.
So hold on, Salah and Ronaldo was what? Salah was 32, right?
Yeah, 32, yeah.
Yeah, he's breaking that record. He's breaking all the records.
Yeah.
Oh.
Getting in the clinch, smart idea by Ponzinibbio. Can he get the takedown?
Kevin wants separation here.
Good separation. Okay, I know his stand-up is the worst, but my wife has no clue about this stuff, and she got them. You should have advised her, don't get those tickets. You go see someone else. Thoughts on Usman from Bellator? Special.
Yeah,
Won't be there. he will stay there, and he will never come to the UFC whilst Islam is still there
Yeah.
because they're family.
I think Holland needs to continue walking Ponzinibbio down. He seems to have more success when he does that.
Yeah.
I definitely jinxed it with our conversation earlier, didn't I? Yeah, definitely did. So just to let you guys in, I said that I thought the first 2 fights wouldn't go the distance.
And Buzzy said this is gonna be a quick night, and I was like,
To say I've got egg on my face would probably be an understatement, but yeah, it's not looking good.
how are we scoring this fight?
2
I'm
rounds to 0 to Holland. I've got it. I know the leg kicks, and I don't want to underestimate what the leg kicks are doing, but Holland just seems to be landing more damaging blows when it happens. I feel like he's controlling the octagon as well. I know control isn't what it used to be in terms of what you get for it in terms of scorecard, but damages, and he has been damaging. Shout out to Bajan Reds TV. Make sure you check out Bajan Barnes' channel, along with 2 other great guys as well. Be it yourself.
Next weekend, Max Holloway versus Arnold Allen. If Arnold
Massive
Allen
fight.
gets this win, I need to see him on the mic calling out the winner of the Volk versus Yair 290. I need to see it, and we'll probably see it back end of the year, because if Volk wins, I just see Volk is just built different. He'll say, yeah, I'll give him an opportunity.
Yeah, Volk's brilliant, man. Volk's really grown on me.
I honestly believe that we could see and no.
Well, Yair?
No.
Arnold.
No, I mean Arnold. Potentially. I don't know whether that's me being the biased Brit, but yeah.
I don't see anyone beating Volk at 45. I think he leaves that division unbeaten.
Potentially. He is making a legacy for being arguably the greatest featherweight of all time. I think he said like he wants to fight McGregor because he wants to finish all the champions, wants to beat all the champions, and McGregor's the only one.
I think this version of Volk absolutely tears through McGregor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. His little head. His head is small.
His head is too small.
Look at the little Aussie head. What's this little rugby player gonna do to me? Nothing. Again, slapped about the octagon.
I do wish we saw more of Conor in his peak at featherweight. See how he got on.
Oh.
You checked one there. I tell you another fight. I know it hasn't aged very well. Conor versus Edgar at 45 when they were scheduled to fight. That would have been a hell of a fight. I think if Conor had fought Edgar and beat him in fashionable style as well, I think there would have been a large claim to saying he could have been the featherweight GOAT, because he did tear through that division.
Oh yeah. That Floyd boxing changed Conor motivation. I think that changed anyone's motivation.
It changed everything, to be fair.
I think you'd be lying to think that you wouldn't be changed when you get £100 million, you just launched a whiskey brand, you make millions. Yeah, you're in your Gucci pajamas, Gucci sheets.
No.
I think I would have happily, like, if that was me, I would have happily retired, got a villa in some fancy resort in the back arse of nowhere, and I'd retire happy.
What I will say is Holland, his leg is going to be feeling it in the morning.
Get the ice pack on it straight away. Did Conor?
Oh!
Oh, is that an early stoppage? Hey, Dan's got. Hey, this ref's got some habit. Oh, oh. I didn't even see the
Donald
KO.
Trump.
I was looking at some. They have got video replay, you know. They barely use it. Like they have their own version of VAR.
It seemed like he was straight in there. He did seem out though.
Need to see it. Ooh, what a left!
Yeah, he face planted. He was out.
Oh, he was out. That's a
Perfect.
good
No,
stoppage.
perfect stoppage. Perfect stoppage.
Oh, what a perfect left though.
Mergliotta did a fantastic job. No qualms with that whatsoever.
Boom.
None whatsoever. Brilliant stoppage.
Did Conor versus Khabib live up to expectation, Callum?
It's a hard one, that one. I'm always going to have a special spot in my heart for that fight because I was on my my honeymoon with my wife and we watched that fight in Hawaii.
The fact she even let you watch it shows that she's a keeper.
I'll be honest, there was no way I was missing that fight.
I think in terms of the event as a whole, I think it lived up to expectations. But deep down, like if you're McGregor, you're thinking that I think he didn't live up. If I'm McGregor, thinking if he wasn't pissed on his own whiskey, he probably doesn't get finished. He may still lose the decision, but he did the best out of anybody.
Yeah.
That fought.
It's annoying watching that fight back because you just look and you just think Conor wasn't himself. Conor had so much more to give than what he actually did. I never forget that fight though. Just everything that happened around it, and yeah, always holds a special place in my heart. That fight. I'm just gonna listen to the post match. So I'm gonna mute myself, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Question: Which in UFC history had you on edge of your seats, thinking this fight could go either way? I don't know. I'll ask Callum that when once he's finished listening to the post fight. Do people underrate Conor up against Khabib in that fight? Yeah, I think people because Conor got finished and the whole drinking and stuff. But Khabib did deserve the win. I just think if Conor was more focused and stuff, he maybe would have got a decision loss instead of a finish. So being finished. But very interesting. If he calls out Masvidal, that's a fight to do because he's teetering in the top 15 at the moment. I'd be very surprised if he's not ranked after this fight. Very interested.
Well, bro. He did it. He called out Masvidal and says he wants to fight for the BMF belt. Said he wanted to do it in Miami as well if he doesn't retire after Gilbert, unquote, finishes whooping that behind. So, planting the seeds for another fight. Here's the thing. If Masvidal loses, I don't see him fighting Kevin Holland. I think he'll only take fights like against McGregor and people like that. Logan in the building, Prime, Cowboy, Bilal Muhammad there as well. Jared Gordon,
Kid Rock, and Mike.
My guy, Iron Mike Tyson.
He's just chilling.
I'm just here enjoying the fights. With some great action, sensational stuff. I mean, that fight with Kevin Holland, the sensational win. The left hand was sensational. So, thank you to Dana for having me here. Excellent stuff. I mean, if I was younger, I would definitely do it. I was so ferocious back in my day, so I definitely do it. Can you imagine Mike Tyson in his prime doing MMA? Oh, chins would be flying into the
He'll be taking
crowd.
jaws to the Dana's desk and going boom. That's another jaw.
He'd just be collecting chins, saying, "Have that." There's another one. Love Iron Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
What do you think of the card so far? Bit of a slow burn.
Slight upset with in the first one. Great fight. Second fight, I thought Ponzinibbio and Holland was a good fight.
Yeah, it was. It was more of a technical affair than I thought it would be, but Holland closed out the show brilliantly, and the call out that we all expected. I think he actually went over to Dana after the fight and actually asked his permission to actually give him to call him out, which respect to Holland, but I don't think he should have to ask Dana to do that.
It wasn't asking Dana, it was asking Trump. Of course, Kevin, you can call out Jorge. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. The BMF bear is gonna make a lot of money, and I'm gonna need someone to watch in my prison cell. He's the easiest person to do an impersonation.
One of them.
Yes, he's one of the easiest ones.
Right, people, while there's adverts on, if you haven't already, please do smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, link in the description and the title to Luke's channel. On the road to 1K for Luke. Make sure you subscribe to Luke's channel. You show him the love and support that he's shown for this channel as well. The next 3 fights could be fantastic. This next fight for me is the sleeper fight on the card.
Please. I may have jinxed it, but said this is the fight of the night.
I do. I mean, to live up to what Chris Curtis and Gastelum did is going to take a lot. I think this could do it though. For anyone asking about shout to ads, no, I am not looking forward to the Arsenal game. I actually don't know if I'll be doing the watch along. I've got prior engagements with the family. No, it's actually genuine. So I don't know if I'll be on the watch along. I'll see, but I'm not looking forward to that game at all.
Conveniently placed family engagement.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wish I had a family engagement for the Chelsea match if I watched for anything, to be honest.
Did that even happen?
Yeah, bro, it did. Bloody painful watching that.
I think I napped halfway through the game. Was that boring?
That was atrocious.
Hey, but Frank lost.
Did Chelsea lose today?
Chelsea lost. Matthias Nunes scored a banger.
Did he?
Oh my days, yeah. He played on a right mid of a 4-4-2. Looked decent.
Tell you, Matthias Nunes, there's a player in there. You just need to go to the right club. Pablo says, which in the UFC history had you on the edge of your seat thinking this fight could go either way? Oh, there's been quite a few, to be fair. McDonald and Lawler. Condit Lawler.
Figueiredo Moreno 3.
Oh, yeah.
Figueiredo Moreno 1.
Yeah.
Valentina versus Nunes 2.
Jones Gustafsson 1. Nate Connor 2.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Izzy Gastelum.
Izzy Whittaker 2.
Oh no, I had Izzy winning that.
I knew Izzy won that, despite everyone that said Whittaker won that fight. No, it didn't.
There's been some great UFC fights that Cody Garbrandt and TJ won, as long as it lasted. Gaethje, Eddie Alvarez as well. Shout out to Franklin Romero Whitaker 1. No, 2, sorry. Shout out to M. Mizzy. Cal, you attempted to do some fasting. I haven't fasted this year, but I will do before Ramadan finishes.
Respectfully, I will not be doing it.
Yeah, I will. I will definitely
Don't
do at least
think I'd
one
be
day.
able to do it.
You'd be surprised, bro. If you keep yourself busy, you'll be able to do it.
Is it for the whole month, Ramadan?
Yeah.
Wow. Are people that do the fasting better person than me?
Yeah, no, it takes some mental fortitude to do that. Froggy says it's GSP versus Khabib charity event in the works. I wonder how. I mean, exhibition wise, I wonder how that would go because they're two of the most competitive people to ever walk
Is
this
he
planet.
teasing a comeback? Is he teasing us with a
No,
with a
I don't think he comes back. Not as long as Islam's there as well.
Second Islam gets beat, Big Brother's gonna come in and he's gonna do the business.
Yeah. Martin says Gordon Ryan versus Jones grappling. Who wins? Gordon Ryan.
I'd say if it wasn't
Depends if Gordon Ryan's gets tested or not for a start, but Gordon Ryan should win that.
It's because in his sport there is no drug testing, and let's be honest, he is on the juice.
Yeah,
100%. That's why he will never come to MMA. People say, "Oh, Gordon Ryan in MMA is going to be a beast." Take those steroids away, he'll be a completely different guy. Not saying that he's crap.
Oh, he's still a phenomenal grappler, but yeah, you're right. The extra strength.
9-fight win streak.
Yeah. He could really bump himself up in the rankings with a win here.
Oh yeah.
This could be a star-making
Only
performance.
for him to get fed to Umar afterwards.
I don't think he will. Here's the thing, though. Rob Font, if he fights behind that jab and he keeps it technical, it could provide some big problems for Yanez as well. Yeah. But this kid, there's something about him, man. I think he could be a real star and he could be a future champion. Everyone talks about his striking. If I'm not mistaken, he's actually a black belt in BJJ as well. So,
speaking of the champs, the bantamweight champion, Aljamain Sterling Cejudo next month, May 6th.
Yeah.
I know someone asked about Drifty. Is he joining us? Nope, he won't be because it's too late for him.
Yeah, no Canelo tonight as well. Could be on the next one. But Canelo's fighting the next one. He could be on the next one.
There is a high probability that he could make an appearance because Canelo is fighting the same night.
Yeah. Shout out to Imran says, quickly going to shout out Misha before my fast starts. The dedication to Misha Tate from Imran is just sensational.
Jerry Phillips, look.
Where's Matt? Don't know. Matt. I'm going to make sure on Monday when I speak to Matt that he's watched this because if he hasn't, I am not going to be happy because he calls himself a big Izzy fan as well. I will not be happy with a man like Matt.
He's getting cooked.
Speaking of Rob Font, I wonder how his teammate Calvin Kate is getting on with his recovery as well.
Oh. Yeah, that fight was stopped short. Is that Rob Font's missus?
I think it is. I don't know if she's one of the...
Yeah, is his missus. Yeah. Well, I hope that's his missus.
Yeah. But I think she's one of his coaches as well.
Ooh. Callum, Luke, thoughts on Raul Rosa Jr.? Do you guys see anything future-wise for him? Oh, yeah. He is highly, highly rated. This is going to do him the world of good.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that, he's lost. But he's going to take so much away from that loss.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Actually, here's the thing. In 3-4 years' time, when he's doing press conferences and stuff like that, and someone's going back and forth with him, and they go, "Oh, you've got a loss on your record," he goes, "Yeah, I was 18. What were you doing at 18?" Conversation's done.
Yeah,
I was at sixth form at 18. playing football on lunch periods. This guy's fighting in front of the world at 18, the highest caliber of fighters in the world.
Oh yeah,
He's got a massively bright future.
I know what I was doing at 18, and it wasn't getting into the octagon.
Yeah, like he's got a massively bright future, providing he keeps his feet on the ground
Yeah,
and he's around the right people and the right coaches and teammates. I think he has a massively bright future.
Jamie, quick question: what steroids Haaland on?
I tell you what, for everyone who doubted Haaland when he joined the Premier League and said that he wouldn't do it in the Premier League,
He scored a bicycle kick today as well.
yeah, humble pie. Dare I say it as well, for everyone who compared him to Darwin Núñez when we signed Núñez and they signed him as well, humble pie. I remember I got a lot of people getting onto me and I said they're in different leagues. Haaland is a supreme finisher, man. Supreme finisher.
Can't wait
So
for him to
refined and polished.
Can't wait for him to go trophyless. Remember when Salah broke the goal scoring record and he won nada?
Yeah, I don't think City will do that though. I think City will win the Champions League minimum. City could end up with a treble. It's kind of being slept on, but City could actually end up with a treble.
Oh, Jamie, you honestly believe he's on something?
No, Jamie's pulling your leg.
He's had a lot of time off. He's not fought for a while, Robson.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't his last fight against Cheeto?
Yeah, Cheeto
gave him a paste in that fight.
And Aldo gave him a pasting before that.
Yeah. Right. Another fight is about to kick off. Let's do this, people.
It's time!
Predictions again, Luke, just for the people. What are you saying?
I'm going to go Rob Font decision. I think I've changed my mind last minute.
Have you?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what this time off has done. It's done for him mentally. It's mentally refreshed him.
I'm going Yanez decision.
Good right hand by Yanez.
Yeah. I expect this to be fully played out on the feet. Yeah, I expect this to be fully played out on the feet. Oh, good shot.
Oh, okay. Know what? I'm starting to really regret that decision.
The thing is, though, Calvin Cater and Rob Font are two of the toughest people. Like they could literally take a beating and just not quit and not get knocked out. Yanez has started very well, though. Very crisp striking.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob Font's eye. Look at his left eye.
Yeah, I was going to say the eye is swollen already. I wonder if that's an orbital bone. Oh, another one.
Good jab. Jab so underrated. Oh, good knee though by Font. Don't know whether he got.
Font did say he's going to mix up his MMA here and start using some takedowns if needed as well.
Like a little machine gun. Boom, boom, boom.
Good leg shot, leg kick there. Shout out to Imran as well. Fully agree with this as well.
100%.
Yeah, it's a shame that the media is not doing more about this. Big up yourself, Imran.
Oh, good uppercut by Font, though.
Very good uppercut.
Good right again.
We got a fight on our hands. Luke.
This is going to be really difficult to score you, though. Oh, good right again. Font just getting into the groove. Good. Font, he's putting the pressure on. He's letting the hands go. Oh, good right hand.
He's got Yanez running. Hello.
But Font's eyes cut, but he's
Oh, oh, it's gone. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
my goodness.
days!
Wow.
Clear. I don't know that he caught him with the uppercut, but that looked clean.
Goodness me.
The eye looked bad as well.
Wow, wow, wow. I did not expect that.
Dana,
Rob Font. Wow.
that's your performance of the night. Correct stoppage as well. Hey, Yanas, yeah, don't blame the ref, mate. I
I
think
can't blame the referee. It's a good stoppage. If anything, the referee let it go on a little long.
Right, let's see the shot. Okay, need to see
Bit
it.
of dirty boxing.
We love to see it. Okay, what was the shot? I need to see this shot. Okay, good. Can't show. Oh, what an uppercut!
Oh.
What an uppercut!
It was almost an uppercut
No.
hook.
Yeah, uppercut hook.
Oh, fantastic punch.
Oh my!
Nothing wrong with that stoppage at all. Brilliant stoppage, actually.
Look at that uppercut. Oof. I think. Do you think the jab is the most underrated in all the fight game? 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
So I'll be honest with you, bro. I think Rob Font changed his style and approached this fight because of his eye. I think he's got a damaged eye, and I think he looked to the situation, says, I can't take 3 rounds of this. I'm either going to go out on my shield or I'm going to go and end this right now.
100%.
That eye is bad. There's no way he could have gone 3 rounds with his eye like that.
New England Cartel picking up the W. Adrian.
Wow.
So, point of moaning about the ref. That was a decent stop. That was a good
That was
stoppage.
a brilliant stoppage. I'm going to mute again and listen to the post fight. Brilliant stoppage, though.
What an uppercut. Hey, I'd love to see him run it back if eventually, because that was fun whilst it lasted. Snaps the 2-fight losing streak. Nine first-round finish. Be very interesting to see where he goes now, because I think he's going to rest, recover. I just don't really see anyone else that are going to take the fight, but dirty boxing. Just what an absolute. Who do you think has the best jab in boxing? The thing is, I don't watch a lot of boxing, so I wouldn't be able to give you a proper answer. Unfortunately, I'm just trying to think of what little I have seen. I think Callum's better answer than that, because I need to watch more boxing, but it's just you have to pay to watch it, pay for the pay-per-views and stuff, so it's difficult. I'd probably say Tyson Fury, but even that I don't think is going to be factually correct.
Excellent performance. Didn't really call anyone out, to be fair.
Callum, I think you may be more qualified to answer this. Who do you think has got the best jab in boxing? Because I don't watch much of boxing.
Might be Bivol. I think Usyk's got a very underrated jab. So is Tyson Fury as well, to be fair. Wow, he's wearing a Colby t-shirt. Bilal, man. I don't know about that one.
Kamaru.
Nine
GS.
GSP. That's a picture. That is a picture and a half.
The two goats of the division. Just use the link, Luke. Maybe. Is that? Yeah.
Amanda Nunes.
Hey, she is so disrespected because the second she was announced as the main event for Canada, the hate she got. It's like, well, because she is, I think she's down as like she's got like the two worst selling pay-per-views.
She's still disrespected. Do you know what Himanshu and Lucas, Haney, yeah, he's got a fantastic jab as well. He has. I just saw Bivol just out jab and kind of make it look easy against Canelo though. And hitting Canelo ain't easy.
Could Usman win the middleweight belt? Yes, I could see it. But if Pereira's the champ, Pereira sends him to the shadow realm.
I'll be honest. If Pereira defends tonight, I know everyone keeps on talking about stylistic matchup in this. I don't see anyone at middleweight beating him. It would have to be a Hamzat. And again, I haven't seen enough at Hamzat at middleweight to say. I think he smokes Costa. I think he smokes Vittori. If he wins against Izzy tonight, he'd have beaten him twice. So that's a no-go again.
It's Whittaker, really.
I think he beats Whittaker quite handily as well. Everyone keeps on talking about this tape. Like, you've got to get close to Pereira first. Can you take that damage getting in on him?
Oh, yes. Imagine being his pad man. You must fear for your life every single time you have to hold pads for him. Because if he misses and gets you,
oh gosh,
you're waking up in the hospital.
The thing is, even when I saw him doing some sparring with someone, and
the other
guy was it was another one. It was a black guy, and the guy was he wasn't going like it was controlled sparring, but the guy was kind of going after him. It's his composure as well. He doesn't get rattled or sort of taken out of his zone. He's just so composed, and he's ruthless with it. Like you could see his just mind working through. I think people negate the fact of him being a very elite striker because he has that power. Izzy's a better polished striker than him, but he has just got that equalizer.
Power's equalizer.
They've done a proper little promo for this.
Don't think Hamzat beats him there. The thing is that if Hamzat can't get him down, my only thing is that when Pereira is on the mat, you even saw it in the Izzy fight, he looks like a fish out of water the second he hits the mat. He hasn't got a Scooby what he's doing on the mat, which is understandable because he's a boxer, but he's at the best place to know how to deal with being on the ground with Glover.
I hear that, but at the same time, look how much Edwards improved from his first fight to Usman, to the second fight. Pereira could be making those improvements. Chuck Liddell's in there with him. Glover's in there with him. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see a massive difference. And again, I need to see Hamzat at middleweight against a high-ranking opponent before I can sit there and say
you're gonna get that wish, my friend, because it's gonna be Islam versus.
No,
I think it'll be the
Hamzat versus Costa. You mean?
Yeah, it'll be Hamzat versus Costa co-main, and then it'll be Islam main event versus either the winner of Dustin or Gaethje. I think that fight will be booked ASAP, or it will be Charles versus Beneil Dariush, the winner of that.
Yeah, that Charles and Beneil fight is a
co-main next month. You know, co-main next month.
Slept on fight.
Whoa, Usman ain't got no ground game.
Whoa, Martin.
Martin.
Here's the thing. We don't really know because we've only seen him on his back once, and that was against Edwards. So we don't actually know, but I'd hazard a guess to say he'd be all right.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I still think Masvidal should be fighting at 55.
The thing is, if Masvidal gets brutally stopped, I could honestly see the arena just flooding to be empty.
No, I don't think he'll flood to be empty. Izzy and Pereira is a massive match. I do think it will take the energy out of the crowd, though.
Yeah. Burns hits different, you know.
Yeah.
Only want to lose to Hamzat, but his stock has risen.
I'm just fearful that Masvidal gets put in a submission and doesn't want to tap. I'm gonna put it on mute just so I can hear the crowd reactions.
Yeah. He'll walk out to some Scarface, I can guarantee you. Pablo, I completely agree, my friend. Yeah, I think Burns is going to tap him. I think people mentioned before, I was like, oh, this is Masvidal's first time fighting in Miami. He fought in Miami when he fought Usman the second time. He got finished.
It wasn't Miami, bro. It was close to Miami. It wasn't Miami, though.
Oh, was it not?
No, it wasn't Miami.
Is this... Oh, Masvidal's walking out first. Oh, wow. Gilbert's getting booed out of the building. Luke. Whoa. I did not expect that. Was that my first troll comment that I'm a clown? All day. That place must be... Edwards will fight either Islam or Hamzat. Disagree. He's fighting either Colby, or if Masvidal gets the job done, he'll fight him in July in London. I won't lie to you, Hamzat got pretty lucky with Burns too. Burns nearly had him. Yeah, completely agreed. Completely. I thought that fight was a lot closer than what people made it out to be. Made him look human almost, just like what Jeff Neal did to Shavkat. Martin, yeah, he's definitely a middleweight, but he could make well to it. I honestly believe that if he stays at 85 and wins the belt, I reckon he'll do what no one else has done before, and to be a double champ, to go down the division to win the belt, division below. But that's a possibility. God, he does not look in good shape, you know. Joe, what? Joe Rogan's key to victory is live in the moment. Oh, what the hell is this tomfoolery?
Here's the thing: Masvidal's never been the most ripped and aesthetically muscular guy, but he has always been athletic. Like, he's always been quick. He's always been dynamic with his striking. I think this is just a bad matchup for him.
I got my first mean comment. It's been coming, but we got him.
We got him.
Worst tattoo in the game. I honestly thought when he had that tattoo in the Colby fight, I honestly thought that was the
yes,
was like the rub off one, like Aldo had in one of his fights.
Yeah,
the fact is that is real. Burns got a glass jaw when he was at the lightweight because he got stuck.
Yeah,
lightweight a few times, but I think that's because that when you cut that much weight,
Yeah, you're sucking the body down.
but I think welterweights his natural home. I think more fighters should fight at their natural weight class, really.
Thing is, it's hard though, and again, to use the example of the main event, Izzy's fighting at his natural weight, but look who he's up against.
Yeah, Pereira is a light heavyweight, potentially even a heavyweight.
I'll be honest with you, I genuinely believe Izzy could make 170 if he really dedicated himself to doing it. Honestly, I do.
I think a similar cut to Usman. Usman walked on about 200, makes a cut. I just don't know because of his build. I just can't see.
I genuinely believe. Look, I'm not saying he looked fantastic on the scale.
It looked like death on the scales.
I don't think he looked like death. I do think he could do it though. It would be a tough cut.
His boys in the crowd. Oh dear.
I like Gilbert. That's the thing, man.
It's a family man. He brings his kids to watch him train because he wants to set an example for.
It's not just that. He doesn't even seem to really talk crap about anyone. He just gets on and does his thing. Even when he had the fight with
Afro as
Usman.
well, you know.
Yeah, the afro is tidy. I can't lie.
I bet he's getting booed out of the building.
Here's the thing. I think people really started to respect him after his 2 losses to Usman and Hamza.
Yeah.
Everyone's thought Hamza was going to walk through him.
Burns is.
I argue that if there was another 2 rounds, if that was a 5-round fight, he beats Hamza, in my opinion.
What is this? DC's key to victories. What is this? This is basic level stuff. Take the crowd out of the fight.
Yeah, gotta do better than that.
Come on. Some of the smartest minds in the game, and that's the analysis you're gonna give.
I'm worried for Masvidal, man.
11 first-round finishes.
Yeah, I'm worried for Masvidal.
I might say this ain't going out the first round.
I'm worried for Masvidal.
Oh, yeah. Do you think the winner of this even changes Dana's mind, or
No?
is it only if it's Masvidal?
Well, only if Masvidal wins.
Trump's gonna get in his ear saying, "You better give my boy the title shot next, Dana, or else
He has to win in spectacular fashion, or it's done."
Oh, he should. You know what Gilbert should have done? He should have raised up the 305. Oh, he's feeling the pressure, you know.
No, I don't think he is. I just look. I have to credit Masvidal. Masvidal didn't have to take this fight, you know.
Nah, he could have taken someone like a no disrespect. You could have taken someone like a Neil Magny or
George did not have to take this fight. This is one of the hardest fights in the division for George.
But he knows that he needs
a big win.
Top-ranked guy with a big win. Shot at the back. I'm surprised. Are you surprised that Leon's not there?
I am a little bit, actually.
Or
saying that though, at the same time, because of the beef they've had, you don't know what it could be like.
Dana probably said, "There's no effing way you're coming to Miami. You stay in London."
George is getting all the love in the world.
Flying in your hometown, it's a curse. It's one of the biggest curses in fighting. Just ask Derek Lewis.
Saying that though, on the other side, it can invigorate you. Look at Michael Bisping in England. Yes. Look at Leon Edwards a couple of weeks ago. Could work either way, bro. It really could.
Oh, look at that face. Look at that. That is the face of someone that's going to be an absolute crowd.
Yeah. There's no beef or animosity between them.
No, it's nothing personal. It's business. Oh my god. The stare he gave Masvidal just goes, yeah,
Yeah.
it's business, yeah?
He's definitely not going to run and give him a jumping knee. There we go.
Oh, hello.
My heart is pounding for this one.
I just want a good fight.
If George loses, I just don't want to see him get like destroyed, man. A bit of a cagey start, to be fair.
Yeah.
Gilbert has started doing this. He was actually speaking about how he watched an interview. No, I think he was watching Izzy's Watchalong or something like that, and he was saying how Izzy was like, yeah, Gilbert's great, but he gets hit too much, and since then he just changed his outlook on fighting and how he goes about it. So
yeah,
don't expect him to just be gung-ho like he was in previous fights. He's going to be calculated. I think he's going to look for the takedown at the first opportunity and go for a submission or ground and pound.
Pablo, isn't Masvidal one of your favorite fighters, Callum?
Yeah, he is. So two of my favorite fighters could potentially be taking bad L's.
I don't think I don't know whether I say one of my favorite fighters. I just don't like his persona, but that's just.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of his new persona. Like I've been a Masvidal fan for years.
He should have ran with the Street Jesus sort of thing. Like he should have ran with that. Like I was much behind when he was Street Jesus, but trying to be like Scarface, like Tony Montana, that just doesn't.
Oh, that right hand's there, man. The same right hand that Usman landed with. He's just not. He just didn't see it that time. The double jab and the right.
Yeah.
No, like if anyone watched his old interviews, like Ariel and stuff, where he used to go into studio and that, I'm talking about years ago. Like some of his stories, the fact of he used to do the street fights and all that, and the backyard fights. Like, yeah, I've always been a big Masvidal fan, but we'll see. Smash the like button if you haven't already, please, people. Subscribe to Luke's channel. Subscribe to this channel as well. Masvidal versus Burns.
Co-main.
2 minutes 40 left in the first round. Not much has happened. I mean, I don't even know who I'd scored this round to so far. No one's really landed or done anything. Couple leg kicks for George. One right hand landed, I think, for Burns.
Oh, that leg kick sort of had some sort of effect.
Be interesting to see how long Gilbert keeps it standing for.
Go right. You've had your fun. It's my turn.
That left hook's there. George does go back with his chin in the air. He has to be careful of that.
Yeah. Very nah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Very Paddy-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot has happened at all. How would you even score it? So, hello. Oh.
He survived.
Oh, that right missed just about.
Gilbert does look very calculated and measured. I think Gilbert's just looking for that one shot or that one takedown, and then we'll probably end it from there. Good stepping right hook there. George does look a little tentative himself. He does respect Burns as a fighter.
Yeah. If I'm Dana, I'm going, well, definitely reason not to be title shot. Yeah, it's Colby. Changed my mind.
Oh, good shot from Burns there.
Oh, trying to go for the knee. Good 1-2 by Masvidal, but Masvidal may be edging.
He's got to stay off the cage. This is
Ever
Gilbert's
so
world.
slightly this round.
At the moment, I feel like Gilbert's one shot away from landing something big, though.
Come on, the last 20 seconds. I'll probably score it. Ooh!
There it
Did
is.
that right connect, or did he just get out of the way?
Connected. He just kind of just dealt with it.
If he gets the takedown, good takedown by Burns. Yeah,
very good.
Great takedown. That
Only a couple seconds left, though.
They had to get split up at the end.
No, I think there's genuine respect between the two, but I think there's a key to victory.
How are we scoring that, do you think?
I've got that a Masvidal round, to be honest. I don't think Burns did anything in that round.
Apart from the takedown at the end, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but it's a couple of seconds, though, innit? I don't personally think you can give that to Burns off that.
I will edge it to Masvidal just because he was busier.
Yeah, he's landing leg kicks. He landed a few more shots. I think Burns maybe landed the heavier strikes, but there wasn't much happening from Burns. But I think this is the round where I think he cranks it up.
10-9 Burns with the takedown. Just because you got...
yeah, I don't know. Look, to be honest, if it went Burns' way, I can't sit there and be like, oh, that's crazy. I personally gave it to Masvidal.
It's like a flip of the coin. Like I'm not really mad at however the way they score it.
They look like they're enjoying themselves.
They're still using a Zuffa thing at the bottom. I forgot I even said that thing. Do you think this could kickstart Zuffa boxing? Do you think?
I don't think we'll ever see Zuffa boxing. Yeah, I think Burns is going to really crank it up. I told you.
I slipped. I think he slipped.
Yeah, he did, yeah. But I think Burns really cranks it up this round. Here comes the wrestling. He's got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah. Second round is going to be a problem.
Ooh.
I'm going to see how patient Gilbert's going to be here.
If I'm Gilbert, I do this for the next minute. Sap the energy out of this crowd.
Thing is, Masvidal's not taking any damage here, but he's losing the round.
Did you guys see when Burns kicked Masvidal down? Masvidal told him to chill. Oh, did he? This would go. I'm not familiar with this game.
Thing is, Masvidal is good at jiu-jitsu. Burns is just on a whole nother level, though.
Oh, what a finish! Yeah,
No, the takedown definitely.
Oh yeah,
but it happened literally with 5 seconds left.
With 5 seconds left, yeah, again, since not a lot happened in that round, you could easily see it why they'd score at Gilbert because it was the only thing of note.
Gilbert posturing up. George doing a good job protecting himself at the moment. This is definitely a Gilbert round now. I think Gilbert coasts this round potentially like this, which forces Masvidal potentially to try and go for a finish, which leaves some openings.
With the big shotgun right hand that Gilbert's got. Well, hello. Is he?
Yeah, taking him to the fence. This isn't good for Masvidal. Oh, he's stepping over.
I think just lets him up for the hell of it. Oh, he's going to get his back. Potentially. Masvidal's making his way up. Try to do the B-roll.
Not against Burns. You ain't doing that against Burns.
No.
He could break the grip here, though. Maybe he should go for a Kimura escape. I don't think he can actually get his arm in for a Kimura escape, though, to be fair.
Good takedown again. Oh, I love how they didn't have the camera angle, just in case.
Masvidal looks tired.
He's blowing.
No, you're not going to get a guillotine here.
So, you ain't going to do that. Look at Masvidal's face. I think he's just realised that there's levels to this game.
Yeah. He looks tired.
And Masvidal had a good year. Got the title shot. Made himself a pay-per-view star, but he was never one of those fighters that I saw would ever win a belt. The fact that he's managed to manufacture this in such a short period of time, his Indian summer, I think, is massive credit to him.
Yeah. This is where I worry for George now. There's a reason Gilbert let him free. George looks tired. Yeah, it's slowed down. Good shot. George looks really tired. Yeah.
Right.
It's going to go into the third round.
Yeah. Yep. This
George is knackered.
Oh, shit.
Unless Gilbert does something really spectacular, or George pulls something really out of fire, then
Gilbert's a mean man. Look at that smile. Look at the smile he's giving. I wouldn't say, Masvidal. Would you say he's getting cooked? I don't think he's getting cooked.
No, he's not getting cooked.
That's the thing. Is Masvidal the most overrated UFC fighter ever?
No.
No.
He genuinely did great stuff.
That 2019, three fights in 2019 was really skyrocketed him, because up until then he was an okay fighter. He put on good fights, won some, lost some.
He got screwed quite a lot of decisions as well.
Yeah, like a lot of split decision losses, and wouldn't say depends what you define as overrated, I suppose.
Oh. It's a very important round for both men here. I do think Gilbert still has to put on a bit of a statement as well, though.
Yeah. Callum, I honestly think Burns beats Hamzat if they fight again.
It's difficult to say. I mean, Hamzat against Kevin Holland looked brilliant. But Burns is different to Kevin as well.
Yeah. Burns has got the wrestling, the jiu-jitsu to match. Kevin Holland's ground game is 0. Do you think he lays down the gloves? Do you honestly believe he lays down the gloves?
No, I don't think so. If he, no, I don't.
Him versus McGregor is money, though. That's the thing. Him versus McGregor is money.
I think he beats McGregor. Again, I find it so difficult to back McGregor in a fight at the moment, because
Burns is a tough fight. I don't know where his
head's at.
Burns is a tough fight for Edwards.
Yes, he is. I feel like Burns is maybe I think Burns is taking it a little easy on Masvidal, to be honest.
Yeah, so just because you're in your hometown. Oh, rocked him.
Oh, yeah, it's coming now. The end's coming.
Oh.
I
It's
don't
kind of
think
sad
the
to
end.
see this defeated Masvidal's face. Yeah, Masvidal knows.
Yeah, I don't think the end's too far now. He's starting to walk him down. He's starting to land strikes. I think he's got his time and he's got his range. I think he knows Masvidal's speed isn't going to do anything to him. Good shot by Masvidal there, though. Yeah.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Yeah.
Teeing off.
Masvidal's going to go out on his shield, though. That is one thing we do know.
Oh, what a right. I got a feeling that he's going to catch him once. He's going to go flat on his face.
Yeah. Gilbert's just too fresh. This is unless Gilbert just decides to just say, well, I'm going to win the round and not really put it on him.
Come on, Gilbert. You're literally one big shot away and he is out. This is a 10-8 for Burns.
No, not 10-8.
No.
Definitely not a 10-8. Can't be throwing out 10-8s that easy.
Yeah, this is
pretty. Look, I'll be honest. I didn't even expect it to get into the third round. Yeah, that ain't good. Head and arm triangle potentially here. If he can get his.
I think she's going to rely on them for the next minute, I think.
Here's the thing. I don't think Masvidal's let himself down. I think he's given a decent account for himself. He isn't winning this fight, though. It's definitely going to be Colby's fight now.
Yeah, no one's really made this. No one has made this statement.
No one's made a statement at all. Is Gilbert going to try and get a submission? The thing is, George is very slippery. It's done now. Oh yeah, George must know deep down that he didn't win that fight.
No. Whew.
It's a bit of a lackluster. I mean,
that did not. Hey,
I wonder.
The question of fights that did not live up to expectation. Add this one on the list.
Shall I be honest with you? I wonder if Dana announcing the Colby fight just took all the sting out of this fight. Because it felt as though both men just knew, like, whatever we do here, we're not getting a title fight. So Gilbert was like, why am I going to go the extra mile and take more risks than I need to? George kind of is at the end now.
Unanimous decision, 29-28.
I think it'll either be 29-28 Gilbert or 30-27. Right? The gloves are coming off. You might be right, Luke.
El Fanito. Is he done? Got another fight they've missed the boat on. Another fight that we're going to add of, I wish we could have seen Masvidal McGregor.
Yeah.
Add that to the list. Respect there.
Yeah, like there's been respect in the whole lead up, to be honest. They're both just competitive.
No, gloves haven't gone off. So
I'm gonna listen to post-match again, yeah, bro.
yeah. What a finish, agree. His afro is different. Gilbert's kids. Masvidal will likely retire. You can see it, but Gilbert, always a family affair. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, I can see Masvidal retiring. To me, if he feels like he can't compete at this level anymore, what's a better way to go out than go out to your home crowd? You're not going to get an opportunity like this. Jesse lost, but he's lucky that he didn't go out on his back. GSP versus Khabib, the fight that got away. I don't think so, because I don't think Khabib would have ever jumped up to 170. And the fact that they even considered, like, so, Khabib would only fight GSP if they made it at a catch weight. I just couldn't see it, to be honest. Yeah, what a finish. DC said that Masvidal was in phenomenal shape. I thought he was in good shape, but I wouldn't say he's in phenomenal shape. GSP Silver, yeah. GSP Silver versus Jones in their prime. Oh, they're doing the giddy. Is it gloves off? Oh my god, the gloves are coming off. He called out Leon. Yeah. And called him out. Ain't good to get him. The thing is, with Masvidal, like, it won't be done in terms of fight sports. He's got his Gamebred promotion. Just had a great show. Roy Jones Jr. versus Pettis. Jeremy Stevens versus Aldo. So he'll still be a promoter. I think he's got like bare knuckle MMA as well. That promotion got his whiskey, so he won't be short of money. But he was right. Yeah, I called it. The second you even breathe a word about retirement, you sort of already know that you're on the way out. Yeah. Is that a good career? That 2019 run will be a legendary run. Is he going to get his kids in the octagon as well? Is he? Yeah, I think he's done.
Yeah, it's pretty much done.
Is that his wife or is that his kid's mum or?
No, I don't think it's his kid's mum.
Is that him done?
Yeah, he kind of basically said, I started my career here and probably going to end it here.
So he's left the door open.
I don't see him coming back, bro. I think he knows he's not the same fighter. That speed, that pop on his punches, his kicks, it just wasn't the same.
He only comes back if McGregor calls him out. That's it.
I don't even think McGregor calls him out though.
Family affair. Look at all these people who are just looking sad. Should be grateful. Should be grateful that you're even there.
Oh, no, tell me about it. Amanda Nunes, the GOAT.
I wonder if they're going to have another big fight on that card, because surely they're going to have another big fight lined
Yeah,
up.
I reckon they will.
But it's just who's available that's ready to go. Like, that's the thing. When you're looking around at fighters that haven't fought, that are big names, you're sort of scrambling to pull together a co-main, I think, at this rate.
I mean, Gilbert just fought and didn't get hurt once in that fight, so potentially.
We're talking Gilbert versus Shavkat. No, it'd be Shavkat versus Bilal. Dana's going to absolutely doing the dirty.
Yeah, Bilal with the Colby Covington t-shirt. I mean, I think it's a bit silly because he didn't do the damage to Colby Covington that the t-shirt shows. It was another person. So.
Joe Joyce. His comments about his opponent. Oh yeah, this is the opponent that he's fighting was the one that sparred with Pereira.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Joe Joyce and Usyk are the only two heavyweights I can see beating Tyson Fury, and I don't think they will. But the only two I think believably could beat Tyson Fury.
I have to say, the comments that Joe Joyce made about his opponent, I think he might get a ban.
He might get banned, did you say?
I have a feeling he might do.
Oh, are they that?
I've not seen them, but what I've read, he made some very derogatory comments.
Joe,
so I can imagine that yet again, look at the absolute mess with the Conor Ben, with Amir Khan, Ben Shalom, Eddie Hearn, for defamation. Like,
it's not good.
Crazy.
It's not good. The main event is almost upon us, bro.
Oh, yes.
For everyone who's tuned in, please do smash the like button if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, but also make sure you subscribe to Luke's channel as well. Link is in the description and in the title of this video as well.
126 subs at the moment.
Come on, guys, we can get it up. Let's get to 200 before the end of the stream, guys.
Oh, yeah. I'm nervous.
It's a big one. I am nervous. I can't lie.
I don't know. It's going to be Alex Pereira versus Robert Whittaker next if Pereira wins. Look how many little fights he's had. He's had 8 fights.
It's crazy. But as I keep on saying it, Izzy's the reason why he's had so little fights and is the champion. Izzy cleared the pathway for him. While they're going through the rigmarole, let's go through the tail of the tape. As you said, this will be his 9th fight. So in 8 fights, he's UFC champion. Izzy has the 2 losses on his record, one from the man he's fighting tonight and one at 205 against Jan Blachowicz. Both 6'4", 1 inch reach difference between the two and 0.5 of an inch leg reach difference. Their attributes are almost identical. The only difference is one is more skilled and polished. The other is more devastating with power. And one is way bigger than the other. Pause.
Wow. Avi said on Twitter that Masvidal was overrated.
That who? Masvidal?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he better keep his head down in Miami. I want to see how things go with regards to the leg kicks as well, because the leg kicks really were money for Alex Pereira, and blocking leg kicks as well. or checking leg kicks.
Underrated leg kicks and underrated are the jabs. If you can.
Alex Pereira's powers of recovery are absolutely extraordinary as well.
Sean Strickland tweeted, Raul Rossi Jr. is going to get the Sage Northcutt treatment. This is why you don't sign kids to fight men.
I don't know. I think he's way more of a better fighter than Sage was at that same stage. Personally, anyway. The question is, how does Izzy go for wrestling quite soon into the fight?
Imagine that happens. Pereira's going to go, you're a wrestler now?
Oh, you're a wrestler now.
Huh?
Oh, they're just doing it. This is a long build up. Like, this is bloody intense, man.
I'm trying to think, do I hear my cat outside my office? I do the same in MMA. Oh, she's outside my office. Hold on.
Go for it, bro. Guys, let me know how you feel in the comment section. Who is going to do it? Is it going to be rinse and repeat, or is it going to be revenge and regain? Can Izzy do it, or will Alex Pereira start a new dawn and a new era in the middleweight division? Martin too said Israel Namaga. We could see Izzy wrestling. It's mixed martial arts.
Yeah. But Izzy's like biggest strength in MMA is bringing opponents into kickboxing range. But when you've got someone
else
that is the better kickboxer.
So here's the thing. It's going to sound really weird. I don't think he's a better kickboxer. In the same way, I don't think Deontay Wilder is a better boxer than, say, a Luis Ortiz. But one thing they both have is that equalizer. They can be losing the fight and then boom, it's done. Pereira's so... It's not just the power either as Pereira. He's so accurate. You look at the Sean Strickland fight. He's hit him with the left, and as Sean's falling back, he's hit him twice as well.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm going to mute for the ring walk.
What's Izzy going to be dressed as? I feel like a Bond villain with a cat. Yeah, I know you. How do we see this going? I'm going Pereira in the championship rounds, KO. Flat on the back. This is Alex is basically the Real Madrid and Izzy's the Liverpool. It has its name. He's wearing the dog collar. He must get it done. The pressure on him. Everyone make sure to like and subscribe as well. Like and hit a subscribe button because my cat's joined us. She's in a very cuddly mood, so she's saying like and subscribe or she's going to bite me. It's very interesting to see if Izzy's approach is any different We're going to see him step on the gas earlier. So at the end of the first round, he did the Robert Whittaker, catches him, maybe could have finished him. Yeah, Izzy did nearly finish him in the first round. As I won't be the only legend who retires tonight. Nah, Izzy won't retire if he loses this. But it does, it leaves him in a very difficult position. Very difficult. You can maybe see him fighting Sean Strickland if he loses. You know what Pereira should do? Undertaker. Doing the Triple H, yeah? Well, has he actually said that? I don't see him retiring, though. I honestly don't see him retiring. Like, when fighters mention that they don't have long left, you sort of have 1 foot out on the door. Surely Izzy won't be done after this, but so how old is he now? 34. I say he can go for another couple more years. If he stays as active as he is, he'll probably can fit. Knowing him, he'll probably fit like another 5 fights or something. PR potentially, but I think this fight's going to go quicker. No thrills, yeah? No thrills. Ice in his veins. It's like the boogeyman. Izzy just goes to sleep and just wakes up because it's Pereira. Holy. I feel scared watching him.
He might just have the best ring walk entrance, but he is scary as F.
What's his ring walk entrance?
No, I'm not talking about the music and the fact that he does the little tribal march and then does the bow and arrow when he sees the octagon. Like, that's a scary man.
My cat's looking very relaxed, ready for the main event.
Someone said you look like a mob boss with the cat.
I said like and subscribe or else she'll probably get annoyed and bite me. So she'll be like and subscribe, please. Just don't tell the dog because he'll get very jealous that you came up here and you didn't. So, Martin Drew's asking, scarier than Jones?
Yeah, the way he stops and does the bow and arrow and just lets out that tribal scream, like, oh, it is something else, man. Even just thinking about, just from an emotional standpoint, is Izzy emotionally in tune? When was the last time Izzy was second in the ring walk? Sorry, first in the ring walk as well. It would have been Jan Blachowicz, but that was an empty arena. The last time would have been against Robert Whittaker in Australia. That was years ago. So he's not used to waiting on anyone.
That's 2018? Is it 2018? Or was it 2019? No, it's 2019. Made his UFC debut in 2018. He's literally had 15 UFC fights in 6 years. So he's fought once every 4 months, I think.
I feel like Izzy's too emotional.
Look into my eyes, little man. Ooh, vamos. That's probably what he's thinking.
Did you see one of Alex Pereira's coaches as well, just saying 3-0, pointing 3-0, and then pointing at Izzy?
Yo,
people, the main event is almost upon us. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't. It's almost time.
It's time!
I am so tense for this. Oh,
it's your boy.
it is.
I reckon Jones would kill Pereira anywhere, anytime.
Oh yeah, he's
That'd
bigger.
be an interesting fight to see, but that only goes one way.
Jones smokes Pereira. It wouldn't even be close.
Him at 205. Do you know what? Right, I honestly believe that there are only two people that could potentially become a triple champion. Hamzat is potentially one, and once John Jones retires or leaves, I honestly believe
Pereira.
matchups are favourable. Pereira.
Saying that though, Henry Cejudo could be the first.
But I don't see. I don't see him beating Aljamain Sterling. You know, I just don't know.
I hope Aljo does it. I don't know. Henry's very hard to bet against Henry though.
Callum, have you seen any basketball players in the crowd?
No comment. No comment. I only do basketball content on Coppish. So yeah, no comment. That was a very good one, Stefano. Martin, I actually think Hamzat can make 170. You just have to be very sure. I think you'd only make 170 for a title fight. I think you'll do it once and then that'll be it.
He's the favorite. He's been the favorite in all of his 15 UFC fights.
I don't know how he can be a favorite for this fight.
It's probably because on the basis of the first time that they fought, that Izzy was practically in control. Because we went through like a little stage of like all the dominant champions were in control for 95% of their fights, and then just switch it off.
Yeah, no, I'd get that if it was the first time they fought, but it's not the first time they fought. It's not the first time Izzy's been stopped by him. So Izzy seems emotional, man. It doesn't seem himself.
P3. I agree.
Yeah, same actually. P3. Yeah, it did feel like that. It felt like he, like the dog chain. It feels like he's trying to find new ways of psyching himself. Like imagine you fight someone 3 times and each one of those times they've beaten you.
Do you see this corner? They are literally just staring daggers. Pablo, I see you. They're just.
I think all of them are those. Well, to be fair, like both corners, like this is a massive grudge fight between the two. There's an argument to say this is the greatest middleweight rivalry in UFC history. I know you had Anderson Silva and Chael Sonnen, but the level of the two fighters wasn't a level of like these two are so evenly matched.
Where's this guy reffing the main event?
No touch of the glove. Luke, it's about to begin. My heart's racing. UFC 287 main event. Pereira versus Adesanya is about to start. Repeat or revenge? Luke, what are you saying?
Repeat. Repeat.
So
Jesus, look at the size of him.
Yeah.
Look, start off with the leg kick. Just
Alex is
if Izzy gets backed up against that cage, you know.
even the way his stance is so difficult to get in close on him.
Oh yeah. It's going to be a technical bout. People think that they're going to be swinging from the offset. This is going to be a very technical matchup. Yeah, because Alex is, I bet you he weighs about 205 plus.
Yeah, I reckon he's definitely in the 200s. I reckon Izzy's in the 190s.
I think Izzy's 198. I think Pereira's 217.
I don't think Izzy's 198. Good leg kick already.
Oh, question mark kick there. Just
again,
nothing.
Alex Pereira's composure and his ability to just reset. Izzy's got to get off the cage.
Another good leg kick.
Yeah, can't be taking too many more of those.
Can't be taking too many of them. Saw it in the first fight. Just the movement in the later rounds just wasn't the same.
No. They do look two different weight classes.
Yeah, Izzy looks like. Do you know what? This looks like him versus Jan Blachowicz.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Izzy looks a little tentative so far. No one's really landed anything of note just yet.
Don't know who you'd give it to.
Izzy's been... It'd probably be Pereira at the moment. Well, Izzy just landed a good right there. The leg kicks. He's not checking or even trying to move out the way. The leg kicks.
Yeah, that's a bit
dangerous game to play, especially if we saw how the first fight played out.
Overhand right just misses.
Another one again. Decent body kick by Izzy there. Pereira just chipping away, not trying to do anything big. Good body shot.
That's my phone. Ow! That's my phone. Look at this cat. I knew you'd be after this.
Yeah, the leg kicks. He's not checking the leg kicks. He's not checking the. Yeah, they're starting to pay dividends already.
Sorry, I'm just having a domestic. Look what she's got. She's got this off my phone thing, and she told me to fuck her off. You'll be out of this office.
Pereira's going to the body with the jab, and I think he's trying to set him up for the left hook.
I'm gonna get told off at this point. Leg kicks.
Oh goodness! Great set there by Pereira. Good reflexes by Adesanya.
Callum, which players scored at least 70 points in multiple games?
Only on Kopish will you see me talking about NBA content. I rarely speak about MMA content on Kopish unless I'm asked a question. Same applies.
Unless I bring it up. Up in the comments.
Tune into the next episode of Kopish that I'm on for the answers to your NBA questions.
It ain't gonna be tomorrow because Callum's convenient. He's got family plans. So. Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, I think Alex kind of did that on purpose there. The thing is, I actually do think they both respect each other. They just don't like each other. I think they respect each other. You can't share the octagon 4 times with someone and not share a fighting arena 4 times with someone and not respect them. And both guys have been pushed to the limit against each other. Who are you going round 1 for?
Pereira.
I think it's a Pereira. And again, I know Izzy landed, I think 1 or 2 right hands, but the leg kicks were there.
Money in
He's
the
not
Bank.
checking. He's not moving out the way of the leg kicks.
Izzy's left leg's hurt. If you saw him in the weigh-ins when he punched his fist like that, look at his knuckle. His knuckle's swollen on his right hand.
Round 2 coming up.
Good body kick.
Because Alex stands so upright, that kick is there for Izzy.
Ow! What are you doing, Cat?
So, I mean, for anyone who fights Pereira, it's so hard to land on him as well.
Yeah. Another good question mark kick. Good.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Pereira's thinking, okay, you've had your fun. Oh, good left.
I think he senses something here.
Okay.
I'll let you go for a takedown there. Izzy did well in that exchange, to be fair to him. Oh, just missed with the right there.
But see, Pereira did catch him.
Pereira's starting to open up. I don't think he fears Izzy's power. Yeah, he's really starting to open up here. Izzy doesn't really block punches. He tries to move his head out of the way of punches. So if you fight and punch with combinations, there's a chance you can hit him with one strike. And all it takes for Pereira is to hit you with one. Pereira's doing a really good job with the leg kicks as well. Even the way Alex throws the leg kick is very unorthodox. Very little setup behind it. Very little telegraphing it.
That was a good right, jab. That was a good jab. Yeah, I think
strong jab.
Scoring this Pereira so far. I don't know about you. Good right.
I think this second round so far has been Izzy's. But first round was definitely Pereira.
Good body kick.
I think Izzy's got to make Pereira fight going backward, but even still, I don't think that's a guarantee with anything.
Oof. Good head movement by Izzy.
These two are so good, though. Going back to the leg kick.
Can't do the leg kick, and Pereira's leg just does not move.
When Pereira put like this, when he puts the pressure on, ooh. The thing is, whenever they engage, I don't fear for Pereira. I fear for Izzy. Because it just doesn't seem like Izzy's got that power that can really starch him.
More leg kicks than he did in his previous best.
Because Izzy's not moving the legs.
Good body kick. Not body kick.
Body shots, yeah.
He tried to set it up to go for the right hand.
Pereira's doing leg kicks on both as well.
I'll bear that in mind, Pablo.
Oh, good shot. Good shot. But again, Alex just eats it. Here's where Alex puts the pressure on. Oh. There it is. Yeah. That leg's compromised.
Guys, no spoilers, boys.
That leg's compromised. That leg is compromised.
Oh, knee up the middle.
Oh. 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 He's done it. He's done it. Izzy. Izzy! Out! Out! Out!
Oh, is it to his corner? Oh,
Oh, cold! He's cold! He's cold! He's cold! He's cold! Finally, he did say it. Oh my goodness! Wow! 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 Wow!
yeah. Is it done? He goes, yeah, it's done.
Oh my good. Him and Anderson sit there. They're in a whole nother. Cheese is he's different with me.
Him and Anderson are sitting at the table together.
I thought he was about to get stopped. Out cold. This one wasn't even debatable.
Do you know what? We need to run it back again, you know.
Look at in front of Mike as well. Oh my God.
Do you know what? You know what? We betted against him.
Wow.
Betted against it. I thought good body kick as well. Good body shot by Pereira.
Pereira looked like he was going to close the show.
He's going to go boom, boom, boom. And then Izzy was like, yeah.
Great body shot. Look at this. He's
Oh,
just got
what a
boom.
right. Boom.
Boom. Boom. Pereira was just about to finish it.
What a right.
Oh, great shot.
That's
what he did in
the
the
first round. Remember the first round? Remember the first round in the
Look
first...
at the bow and arrows. Boom. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Are we running this back again?
No, not yet. We can't.
Now you've got the Pereira problem.
Real. Look at the bow and arrow, though. He's so cold with it.
No. Sits at that table. He's the second greatest. He's the second greatest middleweight of all time.
And he might be coming for the throne. He might be coming for the throne. He might be coming for the throne, bro.
Oh, hello.
You don't get along with the guy who runs Monster. Oh, sure. What happens? We've not spoken. What happens with Pereira next? I'm gonna go on mute, yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna
smash a like button, people. Oh my goodness.
Okay, a third fight. Yeah, do you think a third fight? A Cat says a third fight. I think we agree. Third fight is needed. Get the fuck out, Cat! Do you want to get out of my office? Right, come on, you out. Out you go. Sorry, guys. About that. What do we do, hey? What do we do? I say a third fight because technically it may be 1-on-1 in MMA, but it's 3-1 and we need to run it back for me. Need to run it back. A third fight just to settle it, and then I will happily, because at the moment there is no obvious contender. There's no obvious contender for Izzy. The only person that he's not fought out of the rankings is Sean Strickland. So for me, if you're not running it back with Izzy Pereira, it's probably going to be Sean Strickland, because there's no clamour for Whittaker. Don't want to see Jared Cannonier 2. I don't want to see Vittori 3. Go back around his waist. One of the best ever to do it. One of the best ever to do it. Now there's a Pereira problem. What do you do with him? For me, like, he's not run through this division, so Jared Cannonier, Robert Whittaker, Marvin Vettori. Calling out Hamzat already. Yo, he should not be calling out Hamzat already. He's not earned it. I think Hamzat does beat Izzy. This rivalry is not done, in my opinion. It's not done. It's not finito. Sorry, Thenes. Hey, Hamzat, stop calling out everybody. I need to see you at middleweight first. Oh, did that finish? I honestly believe he would have done that in the first fight if he had another 20 seconds longer. Boom.
Luke. I mean, bro. I mean, wow. I'm gonna be real though, Luke. Looking at our track record, we both called Rojas Jr. to win. Did you change your mind at the last minute, didn't you?
No, that was Rob Fontanella's. I changed my mind.
Yeah. So I got the Rojas Jr. one wrong. I got the Rob Font one wrong. I got the Gilbert one right.
Good, go on.
I got the Kevin Holland one right as well. Did not get the main event right.
So what did he say? I've seen a couple of people say
basically was saying, I hope you guys feel this level of happiness at least once in your life. This is the best feeling of all time. Basically said that people were dumping on him so he couldn't do it. Proved them all wrong. BT Sport were basically like bleeping a lot of it out, which is, I think, very silly at this point.
Did he call anyone
knockout?
Did he call Hamzat out?
No, I think Hamzat's calling him out.
Mate, Hamzat, I need to see you fight at 85 against the top.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Hamzat can't be calling these people out.
Everyone's saying Hamzat next. Yeah, what's he done to earn the title shot? Like let's be real, why?
Because not at welterweight you can make an argument. At welterweight you can make an argument. Not at middleweight.
But like middleweight, what's he got? A knockout win over Gerald Mershaw. That's not title level. Beat Paulo Costa, then we talk. Until then, he shouldn't even be having conversations for even getting a title shot at 85.
I can't lie. Izzy might. I mean, Copites, bro. You got mud on your face there, bro. Izzy and Anderson sit at that table together by themselves. They really do.
The thing is, I wouldn't say we've got a problem. Who's he going to fight next? Because for me, there's only two options. You either run it back a third time to put a conclusive end in terms of the MMA rivalry.
I don't think you do, because here's where it is. Sorry to cut you, bro. Here's where it is. In the first fight with them, Izzy was winning and then got caught in the last round. Not a fluke or anything, because we've seen Pereira can do that 21. This right here, Izzy stopped him. Like, you could argue in the first fight it was an early stop, but he flatlined him. You can't have an immediate rematch, in my opinion. I think Pereira's got to go now, and he's kind of got to run the gauntlet in that division. We're going to really see what Pereira's about now.
Yeah, because with Pereira, there's fresh matchups everywhere. You could run him and Cannonier, him and Vittori, him and Whittaker. But now you look at Izzy, we've gone back to the problem. Well, he's cleaned out the division. I don't want to see Whittaker 3. Don't want to see Cannonier 2. Don't want to see Costa 2. Don't want to see Vittori 3. If you're looking at who's next, it's him versus Sean Strickland.
Here's the thing. You could actually sell it. Sean would sell it. Izzy doesn't like him either. It could sell.
So I'm calling it him versus Sean Strickland next.
It could actually happen. I mean, Strickland is coming off a win. It could happen.
When's 4 months from now?
Happen.
Is it April? So August pay-per-view. August pay-per-view, him versus Strickland. Calling it now because Izzy fights on average once every 4 months. So I'm calling August, him versus Strickland. Martin Chu, I don't want to see him to 3.
So obviously just beating Pereira. You're right. He's beaten Whittaker twice. He's beaten Vittori twice. Cannonier didn't put up. Dricus du Plessis. I mean, you could kind of sell it because you could turn. Dracus was quite he was quite vocal about him being the only African fighter. I know that rubbed Izzy up the wrong way a little bit.
No, rubbed Usman up the wrong way. No, rubbed Izzy up the wrong way.
Oh yes, sorry, apologies. So I mean, you could go with that fight potentially. Dracus is on a decent win streak.
Don't think it really sells as much though. But him and Strickland, that sells.
It does. That does, to be fair. That does. I mean, looking at Izzy's resume, looking at Anderson Silva's resume, don't want to be recency bias here. There's a very similar level in terms of competition there, in my opinion. The only thing I'd say Anderson has over him at the moment is Anderson did go up and for example, beat Forrest Griffin and Stephan Bonner at 205. And he also fought Cormier on short notice at 205 as well.
I'm chucking a wild card in there. I'm chucking a wild card in there. Steps up and face Jamal Hill.
I don't think he will. I think he'll defend.
Because I think there's one thing that could separate him and Anderson Silva is winning a second belt.
Very true.
That could separate them. And to be honest, he's not.
Bro, this is as definitive as it gets. He's out cold.
Oh, Terry said, makes it 1-1 in MMA. This must be an instant rematch. We want more.
No, I don't think it will. I don't think it has to be. I don't think it should either. I don't think it should.
There's options.
No, there's definitely options now. Definitely options. But I don't think that's the immediate rematch.
It would be harder if Izzy lost of what he does.
If Izzy lost, then it's definitely done.
Yeah, but
do you know what? Shout out to McGregor Rousey on Twitter. I actually agree with what he's saying. I don't think Izzy said he was playing possum. I don't think he was playing possum. I genuinely think
that he was
in trouble with the leg.
Did you see when he got stopped? You see Pereira was loading up that left to go.
Yeah.
That he would have sent him into the shadow realm. Okay, yeah, Dricus is number 6. Sean Strickland's number 7.
I think it's got to be Dricus.
Dricus or Strickland for me. And you can have Strickland versus Vittori.
Yeah. Like that. Wrestler versus a guy who predominantly strikes. I like that.
I'd love a trilogy too. What a finish! Like I wouldn't.
Not immediate though. I think you build the trilogy by having Alex go and beat a couple people.
No, Martin, we're not having Izzy versus Jones.
No, oh no. Izzy can't deal with Jones. Not heavyweight Jones. Jones ain't come back down to 205. He's just not gonna do it ever again. And Izzy won't go up to heavyweight to fight Jones. It'd be a crazy thing for him to do. Plus, I don't think Jones sticks around long enough for Izzy to go through divisions.
They're just casually like a pocket knife on the desk.
Oh yeah. Oh my boy. Well, Luke, that's another one in the books. UFC 287 people. If you haven't already, please do smash the like button. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to Sanderson Show. But more importantly, subscribe to Luke Tanner's channel as well. Link is in the description. Link is in the title. Luke, as always, bro, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Always.
It was revenge for Izzy. It looked as though it was retirement for Masvidal, and the UFC delivers again. People, thank you so much for tuning in. Until we see you next time, take care, people.